and get started. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream today. I'm in creative mode here initially because I believe I'm kind of waiting for Silent Night to say that the server is up so that people can come play. How's it going? Illuminate, Zippy as always, Ghost Player Rick, Pilot Pro, good to see ya, and Silent Night of course, and John, Gidry. How's it going? Y'all, welcome to the stream. We are in creative mode. Well, again, we're waiting for the server to come up. I don't know what Silent's ETA is. Usually he's home in probably about 30 minutes or so from now. But in the meantime, we'll sit here. I wanted to kind of work on the hangar design a little bit. So for anyone who didn't see my post in Discord, I'm 2 additional mods on the server. Yep, definitely join the Discord if you want to know or keep up with what the server's doing here. Long week of work over, that's good, Zippy. It was a pretty interesting week for me. I was doing a bunch of testing and implementation ideas for process improvements for some of our financial teams. So I'm happy that that is currently over. Long week, ready to hang out with Uth and Friends. Uth and Friends, brought to you by Kellogg's. We're going to have an action figure line here soon, so pay attention to that. You know, we're basically superheroes, if you think about it. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I want to get the timing and stuff kind of right on this, and there's also some additional design things that I want to change with this door. And I hope, actually, I shouldn't have done that. That side's going to remain like that. I need... Do these come out too much? Yes, I might have to mess with the piston spacing settings there because currently they're gonna collide. But we'll figure that out as we go. I'm not overly worried. But essentially, or maybe I can do full blocks. Can I do full blocks and have them connect? No, of course not. That would be too convenient. I want this door to have like a bit of a cut in it, right? Like something, like part of it's coming out over this way. Kind of like that. I think. Something like that. Trying to download the remastered Command & Conquer release on my limited internet, so no building for you yet. Aw, that's fine. That is fine. Enjoy Command & Conquer. It's not really a series that I really played growing up. I was more of like an Empire Earth kind of player or a Warcraft player. So the Command & Conquer series is something that I never really got into. I know it was one of the genre-defining series out there, though. But this is a game in the stream intro. Very observant of you. In fact, the stream info is flying one of those vehicles right down there. Yes, that's how old this save is. They can come up with a tunnel design using a 2x1 slopes as the floor. That's the current angle I have coming the elevator to the hangar. It needs to be 3 wide, 3 tall. You're talking about for Rover? Is that why you need the slope? 2x1 slopes as the floor. I think you're talking about the Rover. If you are, I can see what I can do for us here. In just a moment. So we're gonna do that. See, is there a inverted corner piece? I'm surprised that there's not, but I can just do a fill there. Good old fill the piece, not actually like fill in like a gap, but it's an actual piece here. What do we think? Does this work for us here? Is that a good off-center thing? That might not be on center at all. In fact, that's way off center. It's not even close. I figured it was going to be asymmetrical because of the door design, but I didn't think it would be that asymmetrical. Let's try back one more here. Home in 25 minutes? Alright, 25 minutes to get this door kind of planned out here. That's not too bad. We can do that. We can totally do that. Alright, let's get, I need a blast door. Just kind of chills here like that. Get the gap one away, and then we'll go back to the hinge. And corners. So something like that. So that's the door that's going to kind of close up above. Hangar door looks best if you use 2x1 slopes each side to seal it. Pure blast doors look janky in my opinion. It'll also be stupid heavy. Again, I think it's fine. You know, to each their own, right? Like you can color these, and the problem with 2x1s is that you get a little less color control. So if I color this, say, an industrial yellow, all the way around like this, right? You are free to use whatever blocks you want for your blast door. This is in creative mode, so there's no mistakes here. Happy accidents only here for us. How's it going, Benjamin? Hope everyone had a good week, by the way. It's Friday, the best day. For science. Creative builder is not the same as survival builder. Very true. This is going to be pretty interesting to do in survival. I doubt we'll have the doors operational as the first objective, right? First things first, we got to get parking spots and things like that. This is all flavor. This isn't necessarily the final design or anything like that. Let's go back to our, ooh, not that. It's too yellow. That's like as yellow as you can get. And then if we wanted to, we can maybe do something like slashes here. My middle mouse button's kind of broken, so I'm not getting the exact kind of placement that I want. And then maybe I should. Nah, I'll keep that. Don't forget Twinking Berlin. Yeah. I mean, all this is going to be timer blocks. You know, whether the door is opening or closing or however we want to do that. But I'm going to invert these. So this is going to be more like this, I think, right? So there you go. You get a little bit of a caution there. Yeah. It doesn't look too great, I'll be honest. I like the two-tone. The stripes are a little, they don't translate too well in my opinion, but that's fine. That's fine. You know, you don't worry about things like that. I thinned out the elevator platform a little bit because I'm worried about this connection here. The biggest issue with anything with a bottom point connection is that base, there's no way for it to hook up to a flush floor, right? So either I have to make the landing pad under and raise this up a little bit so that it can actually meet, or this has to be able to come up. I am leaning towards option 2, which is this being able to kind of extend upwards a little bit to meet that connection, because I want the landing gear on the ground. This is quick and dirty. This works, you know, it's effective. You know, the ship is locked in, but it's a little weird that it's not touching the ground. So what I want to do is change long-term how this elevator works. Let me go ahead and pistons. Why is this yellow? Oh, I think I know why. So we're gonna open up the door. Oh, that's gonna be cool. Okay, and then wait a little bit. Give it some time, because this door opens slower than the other ones. Pistons. And then we'll reverse this up. We'll go ahead and write it. So this will come up with the craft on here and take it up to the flight deck. You know, very aircraft hangar-esque in design, okay? Very nice. But the issue, we gonna clip? We're gonna clip a little bit? No, we're good. We're good. We made it. We made it. We're happy-go-lucky. So the issue with this is that for this to remain attached and for the center column to be able to rise up to meet that connection that's underneath the craft, we kind of need a false piston. So long term, just imagine, we would be doing something more like this. That is what holds up the platform, and then this piston, for example, would control the connection. And really all it needs to do is be able to extend like this much, right? So if we go over to some of our crafts over here that I've made in the past, you can see how close these are to connecting. They can't connect, but we just need this thing to be attached to us. A little bit of a piston just to bump it up and make that connection there. Use a rotor to act as a false piston using rotor displacement. You could do that, yes, you could, but the premise is still kind of the same, right? So you would need something. The floor isn't going to be connected to the connectors, is essentially my point, right? So the floor is going to be like floating around the connector, not attached to it. You can do the rotor thing. I think that would work totally fine. No harm there. No, can't sync the landing gear by a block, because what that'll do is this light would hit, the bottom of the craft would actually hit. I need this gap. What Keen really needs to do is give us retractable landing gear. You know, I think it would be great if this thing could fold up by a block. So like this would like kind of crunch up into that space somehow. I think that would be great looking for the game in a big jump to collision. Because what that would allow me to do is this would retract a little bit and maybe we could pull the ship down. But regardless, don't know. There's a mod for that. There's a mod for everything. Okay? I want Keen to actually do some work instead of just abandon games. That's what I want to do. Okay? What do we got here? Let me fill back in with this, so we can kind of see what this might look like on the flight deck a little bit, right? So we'll just seal this in. Hey Fuzzball, how's it going, man? Boom. Alright, there you go. So you can see from the surface, you have a nice elevator platform right there. And in fact, if I put down a button console, luckily the reverse side, I don't need to do the whole timing thing. It's really only the positive side. So if I do piston and reverse all, so that'll start reversing down and get caught, it seems. Hold on. Before it explodes. Piston. Let's Bring her back up. All right, we'll reverse these first. Wait just a second. Wait for it to clear. And then we start reversing that. So long term, this is how you would know this parking spot's empty or full. There's already something parked here because this hangar door would be shut. And that's how you kind of know that this spot's not or already taken. If there was a platform waiting at the top here, you know you could park there, okay? And so that's kind of like the signal that I want to have. And I could slope these a little bit if I wanted it to look a little bit more flush. We could probably do something more like that on the one interior side. You know, if you want to get a little fancy, or just on two sides, so it looks more like a funnel of some kind. Space on engineers building your first ship. I noticed you made an elevator platform. I was just trying to figure out how you do that. I liked the stream, but I was wondering how you made it. So everything's just connected onto a piston, and this lower one has a piston on top of another piston just to keep giving it height. So that's basically the trick there. Small grid blast doors would be a pain to build though. Small grid blast doors. We're not building any small grid blast doors. These are full grid blast doors, I think. Look, the reason you have to use blast doors is simply for the collision, okay? They're a little bit smaller. They have a little bit of a different collision. That's why I think they work the best. Less chances for clang. I know they are heavier, but honestly, for a door this size, it's not that bad. It's not going to break anything, I don't think. So I would reverse it if I want to lower the elevator like a landing platform, essentially. So if reversing it just reverses its current thing. So right now it's set to positive 3 meters a second. So if I reverse this, it goes to negative 0.3. So you can see just reversing it switches that. So you set the velocity that you want, and then when you reverse it, it goes at that speed. Maximum distance, so you can set the maximum distance so it doesn't collide. Place rotor on top of piston, change rotor head for small grid, put small grid connectors on rotor, build elevator floor anchored to rotor base. No, I wouldn't do that. No. It should be large grid. For the HP, because this is supposed to protect your hangar from fire when it's closed. So it's serving two purposes. It's serving one as a landing point and two as an actual blast door. So in my opinion, it needs to be a blast door. Small grid blocks have no HP. Let's be honest, they just have no HP. Yes, Splitsy is on YouTube. Splitsy's a great space engineers creator, far better than I. So, and then from below, it's nice and flush, looking good. And the nice thing is about these pistons is we can do something like this, or even we can start it back here. But you could, in theory, kind of have like another door. Like this is how close you could put the hangars together, right? Essentially that close together. However, since that kind of has that extra block, I probably wouldn't put it there. I would probably do more something like this, just so it has a little bit more room to breathe. So we could have a hangar right here, and then another one here, and they are spaced out apart about like yay far, which gives you plenty of room for maneuvering and stuff on the flight deck. And then maybe this entrance actually should probably be more on this side, connecting forward rather than on the sides, because this would be, well, you could maybe fit like a hallway here, you know, go to like either or. I don't know. Anyways, this is the design. What do you guys think? Outside the blast door kind of thing, I think this will function fine. And I had to rework this. I think using a rotor head displacement might work. I might have to replace the inner tier here with blast doors just because, again, collision. I need that extra little room. I tried, like before the stream started, I replaced all these blast doors with solid blocks. Doesn't work. You don't get this flush feeling here. There would be a gap here. You would have to have a gap. Because the moment I like take one of these off and replace it with a blast door, you can see how the piston kind of does not like that. See how it moves? See, that's an issue. So you really have to use blast doors. And plus I just kind of like the texture change. You'll need to use a large grid rotor base with small grid rotor head for this connection here. So you're talking about rotor. It has to be an advanced rotor, number 1. Whoa. Let's actually build something here as a test bed. So it would have to be an advanced rotor, okay? And then you would take the rotor head off. I don't even know. Rotor. Is there a small grid version of the advanced rotor? There is. Okay. So you drop that in there. Plunk that down. Advanced rotor. Oh, add small head. I didn't know rotors have that option. How come pistons don't have that option? Add small head. Okay, and connector. So what you're saying is essentially this. And then this would go up based upon the rotor itself. So if let's just say the platform is actually directly attached. Kind of like this. Honestly, the small grid rotor might be enough by default. Because of the extra height. You know? Because Keen, you're right. What was I thinking? So, like, that might be enough by default, which would be good. But if I wanted to do advanced rotor and do rotor displacement and bring it down 11 centimeters, we can. Just to make it a little bit more flush. So you can kind of see... Oop, I totally deleted the wrong thing. I'm a big dumb. I'm a big dumb. You can totally tell I know what I'm doing. Okay. Advanced rotor. Small head. Okay. And bring the connection back. And actually center it on here. It's kind of important to do that. You know, what I wanted to show you guys is if I bring this up, I want to see if I extend it all the way, if it'll get above that thing. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. If I extend it up, will it get above the little lip? No. How much of that is visible? We're about basically even with the yellow line. If I bring it back down all the way, kind of goes back up to the dot. So we kind of gain the distance between this yellow and that red. So that kind of, that's about all it can go, up and down. I don't know if that's enough control, because what if you have a vehicle with a higher attachment point than that? Because not all my vehicles, I tried to make all my vehicles have the attachment point like just one small grid away from the ground floor, but that's not always feasible to do. I mean, I did it as a design decision on mine. I just don't know if a rotor would be better or not. Or a piston, not a rotor. Let's copy one of these and see if it attaches. So if I grab the bomber, because if one attaches, they all attach. That's just kind of how this is designed. How's it going, Ed? We're just kind of... So this isn't attached to anything because I'm, again, a big old dumb. Don't accidentally delete your connection point when you're doing this. Okay. So, if I back this up, bring it down. So, everything basically attaches right there. And that would connect. So I think the rotor is a good fix. So good job on that solution. I didn't know such a solution would work. But if it works, it works. Hey, there we go. Server going live momentarily, everyone. So if you want to join, just search for, I think the server name is Uthris Community Server. So just search for Uthris. You might find it. If you're having trouble joining, I'm not tech support, so I can't help you in that regard. So... I know some people can join just fine. Some people are having issues, but hey. Anyways, Ed, in case you missed everything, this is going to be the pressurized or depressurized hangar bay that's going to be connected to pressurization. I just know you like your pressurization. You're a big, avid fan of it. With a good old huge sliding door. Kind of want to see if I do pistons and reverse all. Let's see what we get here on this. I'm pretty lucky about the timing of it. It's pretty close to what it needs to be. I said pretty close. Apparently not close enough. This upper door needs to be a lot quicker. Yeah, I just said I was really happy with the timing. I lied. I'm a big old liar. Come on, get up there. I want to see how far this goes back. Okay. I wonder if I can get a piston here without it colliding, because that would make it a little bit tighter. It would. Okay. Testing is valuable. Always test. I'd probably connect it on this side though, because weight distribution wise, that would probably be better. Server is up. Okay, so we'll change servers. And then of course this is all in like an enclosed flight deck area. So like just picture this to be like fully enclosed here. And then you come out to the flight deck and then you shoot up the tunnel, okay? So again, this is like our little model representation of that system. How that works long term, we don't know yet. You know, best laid plans never seem to work out. Never seem to work out. Cool. Yes, I know that. That's why there's airlocks to the sides with the blast doors here. Yeah. I know. I just think it's cool. It's a cool idea. And you guys know me. I go for the rule of cool. The rule of cool dictates all in my builds. Alright, so we'll save this. Go back to our main menu. I will join on the server and I'll get on Discord with everyone here. Hey, Silent, how's it going, man?
How's it going?
Okay, so I'm joining now. So again, the server is up. If you guys want to join and play, more than welcome to.
Log in.
Why am I not surprised? I saved some of my blueprints from that save before the stream, so I might try making a couple of them.
All right.
If possible. I saved one of the fighters. Now it does have rocket pods on it, but I'm just gonna nap build those because we can't. Unless that's only rocket turrets that need the thing.
Is it the small grid reloadable rocket pods or the small grid rocket launcher?
Manual reload rocket pods.
Buildable.
Buildable?
You just won't be able to arm them.
Okay, cool. 15 minutes on your download? Oof. Oof.
Yeah, if you get the 2 new mods, you'll be able to load a lot quicker.
I think John is downloading a, shoot, what's the game again?
Network Remaster.
Alright, so I ran into network problems.
Rip. I gotta say, having a cleaned up production tab is really nice. It's got a production tab dedicated just for modded parts, or anything that has a modded. One dedicated to just ammunition, one dedicated to tools, obviously. And then if you have anything in the build planner, it has a section dedicated to the build planner.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and pre-install the mods. That'll probably help. Subscribe and subscribe. Just like everyone subscribes to this channel. Just like that. It's easy as clicking a button. So, how does Zippy join the server? Is he on your friends list? Is that how he had to do it?
I assume so.
Okay.
Unless he saved the server under a favorites list.
I might have to restart my game. Well, maybe not. We'll see. Multiplayer session no longer exists. Yeah, let me restart my game here, guys. Give me one moment here. Space engineers. Good old spacey engineers here. Why does Space Engineers always start up super slow?
Because it's abandonware.
Oh. You know what? You're
Well,
right.
I should say it's slightly less abandoned.
I mean, it's modware is what it is. Only the modders play this game. I'm surprised he didn't use like the new snowy planet for this instead of the alien one.
My understanding is that the planet was made long before any of the DLCs, because he was using it for something else.
Oh. It says multiplayer session does not exist when I try and join you.
Well, it says you're already in.
Oh. Well, then that's probably why. Probably have to wait until that says I leave, don't I?
Yeah, I'll let you know when it time's out.
Technical difficulties.
I think you tried doing a direct invite.
No, I'm joining off you on Steam. That's the same function, so.
Oh.
Unless you can somehow kick my ghost. Without banning me from the server. Don't ban me, please.
Alright, it says it's been kicked.
Alright.
Funny, I had to actually demote you by a rank before it would let me kick you.
You mean I lost my special powers?
Only one rank of it.
But my special powers! It just keeps saying multiplayer session no longer exists. Problems.
Well, if you want, I can reboot the server.
I'm gonna give it like 2 minutes. 2 minutes for it to just kind of figure itself out here. And then we can reboot the server. As it works.
Have a look, maybe have a peek through the browser and see if it pops up at all. Or anyone else.
Sure. Let's see. I mean, I've never been able to see it on here, even though you said it public. See, it's not.
It says reboot your Steam. Close out of Steam completely and reboot it.
Are you serious?
Like,
Fine.
yeah, it may not actually be a Space Engineers issue. It may actually be a Steam issue.
Alright, well, we're shut her down. That's what we'll do. Exit. Oh, also guys, these are the two mods that we have here. The Clean Assembler tab and the Steam Workshop's upgradable O2H2 generator. Also on the Discord, we do have the link for the mod pack. Are the two new mods in the mod pack too, or no?
Not yet.
Okay. Silent Knight has his mod pack linked in here. It's one of these hardcore survival ones. It'll speed up your loading time if you're trying to play with us.
By a fair amount.
By a fair amount, and also Space Engineers is kind of notorious with if you don't have all the mods and is trying to download them, it'll time you out because it's taking too long to load. That's just kind of what it does. It's its new norm. Ah! Got my mouse. And join game. Nope, still same thing. I think you're gonna have to restart it.
Give me a minute.
We're shutting her down. Can't join either now? Yeah, I know. Silent Knight broke it. GG.
Did was that 2 mods?
You broke it. It's over. It's all over.
Let me reboot it. Stand by.
Standing by. I honestly like the little loading or the start menu movies that they have for Space Engineers. I think they showcase the potential of the game that's never fulfilled.
So remote, online, public.
What mods? Both of them are linked in the Discord.
Check. Just to double check.
Hmm.
And if this doesn't work, I'll try restarting my Steam and see what happens.
Yeah, could be a Steam connection issue. Because even if I go to the history tab, I can't see your server.
Alright, should be up again.
Alright.
Says player connected.
Waiting.
Player connected to thread.
Am I a player or am I the game? I'm a player. Let's be honest. Let's do like some background music here, guys. Let's put on some EVE Online soundtrack. EVE Online soundtrack. Okay, and let's do. Pilot who doesn't have any fear probably isn't flying his plane to its maximum. Okay. Oh, I'm hearing things. Is the upgradable O2 gen for when we get to space? I don't know. I don't know anything about it.
Essentially what it does, it's like the normal H2 O2 generator, but it has modules, or upgrade modules, so you can increase the speed that it harvests, and it essentially allows you to not have to build so many normal H2 O2 generators for doing things like hydrogen refueling.
I think the proper quote there, John, is the pilot without any fear is John Guidry. There we go. Oxygen. I don't need my hand drill. Let's do tank. Let's fill up these oxygen tanks. Okay, good to go there. Oh yeah, what does the new like assembler thing look like if I go there?
Just go to the
Production?
It's not. Just go to the production tab. Everything's broken out now. If you have anything in your build plan, it'll specifically show that, and it'll build exactly what you're missing according to your build planner. And then all the ammo has been separated out as well into its own tab.
What's it? What build planner? How do you make a build planner?
That's part of Keen's default. It's in your G menu.
What?
So normally, if you're like missing parts to build something with your welder out, just right click. Or at least for me, it's right click on. No, is it right?
Middle mouse button on a block to quickly add it to the build planner.
Yeah, there you go. And for me, I can do like I bound it to mouse button 4. Allows you to quickly pull items from your network. You can also use.
I'm gonna rebind it here real quick. My middle mouse button doesn't work half the time. I need to get a new mouse.
Yeah, mine doesn't work either. That's why we rebound it to mouse button 4. So if I hold Alt mouse button 4, it'll automatically deposit any component I have in my inventory into the system. But it won't automatically deposit bottles, so you'll always have those on. And then when you have a minute, come join me down on the hang roll. We have a new player. The Omniplague has joined us.
I had to be holding something or holding nothing?
Usually just your welding.
Because it doesn't work for me. Like, I'm hitting the button. My build planner is just empty. Or is it?
You need. It needs to be a block that's not already fully.
Don't tell me I have to use it like in the G menu, like hover over something and. Yes. Okay. So you do it from the G menu while you're actually browsing blocks, not necessarily like looking at.
You can do it both. You can do it both ways. Like if you have a placed block. Oh crap! Wave incoming right. If you have a block that's not fully built,
I don't think
you
it's
can
something
add it to your
else.
build plan with your welder route and just click on it.
Honestly, I've never taken this mouse apart.
Anyways, when you have
so
a
I don't
minute,
know.
come down to the hangar and I'll show you where
It's
I need
just a
that
pressure fit
weird
one, or
angle.
what? I don't know why I'm deciding to troubleshoot my mouse on stream. That's usually not a good thing to do. But let's not do that. Let's not break it on stream. We have a thrush overhead.
Yeah.
It's gonna fly over the base. I'm gonna get in a turret.
I've tasked Ed with getting us more automated turret.
Well, that's your first mistake.
All I used to do is build a big warehouse and put lots of turrets on the roof.
Your button was clogged with husky hair? Does like your husky chase your Like my button presses, it just doesn't register a lot. But maybe it's pressing and just not registering.
I think my shell is exploding before it hits it.
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
It's a
something.
shame because that turret chunk.
Is there a turret that is shooting at it, or is that someone else controlling a turret?
I was controlling, and the designator is shooting.
Okay. Well, squid is spawning. I don't see it though. Okay, there it is. There it is. Squid spotted. Target squid. Target squid. Solid hits. Keep shooting for the either the center or the engines.
Center's where the batteries.
Yeah, but you also kind of don't want it to fall directly straight down.
It's dead. Incoming. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, that's real bad. Oh God.
Hey, my turret lived.
Oh God, I can't fly. Fucking why did I try?
Oh, there's a chunk of it that fell into the hang.
So what did it fall onto? The factory?
Kinda, yeah.
Kind of looked like it.
Some of it fell into the hangar.
The designator is shooting the shit out of this thing.
Yeah, well, it doesn't do any damage.
Did it break
I
through
think
the
it's
roof
more
at all?
I think the designator acts more as just like tracer rounds.
It kind of landed on Zippy's little vehicle here, didn't it?
Press 1 for taps.
Press 1 for what?
Means the playing of taps.
Oh. I really want to shoot down that thrush, man.
We'll get there.
Alright, that's mission for today. I am building a flyable ship. Let me see what it takes.
I would recommend building a drone that you don't get murdered yourself.
No. Where's the fun in that? Also, no. Where's the fun in that? Take all the fun out of flying. That's what you do. With your safety regulations and your FAA.
Pilot is FAA.
Pilot guy's FAA. John Guidry too. Is he a control tower? Over there?
It'd have to be.
Dude, I can't wait for Microsoft Flight Sim. I want it like so bad. Why is that thing not out yet?
Because COVID happened.
Fucking COVID. Honestly, that's the only reason I don't like it, is because my video games aren't coming out on time.
Yeah, no shit. First world problems, right?
Yeah, I suppose so. Are we even really first world?
Well, maybe you're not, but
Ouch. Why? Why would you say that?
because you have Trump as president.
I mean, yeah, presidents can't really do shit though. Their power is like extremely limited. Like it's Congress that actually passes shit, so. This is why people need to vote in their local elections.
Yeah, like I
And they
said,
don't, so.
I need a tunnel design for this.
We got a broken pipe connecting out towards the rover thing, so I'm fixing that real quick. You're now the part of the 107 certified, so no drones? Ah, shit. What type of test do I need to pass for that? Now, what if I build my drone like an ultralight? Like, so it's like, is there like a weight class requirement that my drone has to be before it's considered, you know,
Civilian?
civilian? Hey Edge, how's it going, man? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Bum, 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 bum. Alright. Do we have the block that I need, in which that I never remember its name? It is projector. This. That's what I need to build my ship. Under 50 pounds, not needing a license. What's the weight measurement here in this game? Do we know?
What now?
What's the weight scale in this game?
Kilograms.
Kilograms? How much is 50 pounds in kilograms? Help me, I'm a dumb American. I can't do math.
No, you're
22.6796 kilograms? Okay. I don't think I can make something that can fly that light.
It's funny how the
So,
weight scale.
Omniplague, you're gonna want to make yourself oxygen tanks, by the way, because the oxygen consumption rate's really high. So you can do that in the base. Make yourself a set of basic tools. Get to welding. I don't know what else to really tell you to do at the moment. It's 2 times gravity, so don't expect to be able to jump high.
Well, I mean, if you guys would also remember to put your oxygen tanks back in inventory before you log off.
Huh? I did. I do that. I put my tools and my oxygen tanks back. Do you want me to destroy you? Even though I was definitely threatening Zippy, not you, because I thought you were Zippy, but my bad. If you're looking for the entrance, it's over here.
Now I'm a little hope.
It's over here. It's right straight down from here. Holy hell. I hit the ramp. Okay, I need, yeah, 10 out of 10 jumping. Very, very true. It's more like 10 out of 10 falling. Would fall again.
Falling simulator.
Falling simulator. Best kind of simulator. Alright, what do I need to make this projector here? I need steel plate, which I can grab. 11 steel plate. Can I just do this? Projector. Production. Build planner.
How am I gonna build this tunnel?
Alright, so inventory. Plate. What am I doing currently? We are currently kind of more focused on the base than anything at the moment. Because we need to be able to survive. Since we're playing on the split seas hardcore, then we're kind of pretty vulnerable in the way that we're set up. So we're working on the base. We get some vehicles up and running, not a whole lot yet. Need 2 large steel tubes. Tubes. There's a projector in the rover bay. Really? Oh god. Rubber banding is pretty real, man.
I think that's just a limitation of
Keen right now.
yeah, that not being a dedicated server.
That's true. Just move my whip miner out of the way. Okay, I see. Ice planet. Yeah. So this is a modified planet with
Has
Where's the
gravity.
projector block? Oh, it's right down there. So is this thing actually done? Can I cut it off? It's missing a wheel.
Nathaniel's vehicle?
Yeah. It was missing a wheel.
Cut her loose, press the third button.
I'm gonna jack her up real quick because I need to put the wheel on. She's got no power. Why can't I add a wheel? Very confused.
You shouldn't need power to add a wheel.
Yeah, but all of them are like red out. Oh, because I don't own it. I think. Yeah, access is denied. I don't own it, so I can't do anything.
Use your admin and set to yourself to use all grid.
Can use all terminals, is that it?
Yeah. Pretty much lets you use anything you want.
Yeah, the jack is pretty big brain, I agree. I'm gonna have to cut some of it off though. Just to create room for this wheel.
Oh, maybe the jack's interfering with the wheel.
I don't think so. I think just a bit of it was. Yep, I got it. Alright, now we just lower it down. Actually, I do really like the idea of this vehicle lift. That is actually really nice for not having gravity, you know? Alright, so third button. I pressed... Okay, so this third button. What's that do? Well, that toggles the projector on and off. What opens... This opens up the door? What opens up the door? Jack piston...
Jack.
Okay, that's on off. Reverse, and that's projector. You didn't... Door. Airtight hanger door. Open. Your door script isn't closing airtight doors, right?
Shut every 15 sec. Every 15 sec. You can also add exclusions to it. So if it's problematic, you'll just need to add it to the exclusion.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I think 15 seconds is fine. He didn't have it set for button yet. Press random buttons, yes. Press them all. Red button is a base-wide self-destruct. Okay, should we set one of those up? When we leave this planet, can we set up a self-destruct base button?
You know it.
Okay. Alright, let's turn on the projector now. Okay, the projector's now turning on. I'm just gonna go to the game menu. Projector. On. Okay. Blueprints. I want to build this. Okay. Is there a way for me to use the projector block while I am...
Yeah, build vision.
Okay, how do I do that? I've never used build vision.
It's gonna depend on what your keybinds are for.
I don't have anything. It's all vanilla.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
What?
I'm out of energy. I have no light.
Oh, I thought we were under attack for a second and I was... What is this? Oh.
Must get the chair. Must get chair. Ooh! Just in time. With 11 health to spare.
It'd be really expensive. I mean, like, by the time we're leaving the planet, we're gonna
Let me
be
get some energy up and I'll
well off, I think.
try to walk you through what build vision.
Let's do tank. I need some O2. Something just explode.
I don't know.
10 out of 10 airlock.
So,
Yeah.
not sure
Yeah.
how your keybind is set up, but for me, if I go control mouse button, it pulls up the build vision menu. So I would guess middle mouse button.
No, nothing. I'm assuming there's a keybind for this.
Check the Steam page, see what the default is.
First person, third person.
I don't think you'll see keybinds in the keybinding menu for it, but
Well,
it's usually
how
the
did
middle
you
button.
change yours if there's no keybind for it?
Because mine is changed using the Logitech software
Oh, god
does
damn
so.
it.
to rebind my middle mouse button.
Only the most useful airlocks in Uthris' base? This is Nathaniel's base at this point. I have nothing to do with this. So how come I can't really see the image of this thing? Projector. Here we go. That's what I want.
Yeah,
So-
okay, so to open the menu is control middle mouse button. To close the menu is shift middle mouse button.
Do I have to be
To
looking at
select-
something?
Yeah, it's the controls for build vision.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I see it. So how do I work this menu? Do I... Okay, okay.
But use your scroll wheel to scroll down to the one that you want, or the option you want. You can walk a little bit away from it,
Yeah, I see. I got it.
and middle mouse button to select it, and then scroll wheel to make an adjustment. Once you actually get used to using build vision, you'll never go back to a control panel again.
So how do I close build vision?
Shift middle mouse button.
I just walked away.
Yeah, that does.
That should work, right? No wonder your middle mouse button's broken.
Yeah.
Guy has like overused build vision.
What do you think I rebounded?
That.
Vision is life.
Hmm.
Oh, this could be problematic. The grid with our survival pod has no battery power. We have no survival pod. Don't die. Adjusting time of day. Hey, now it has power. Sort of.
Okay, I think that. I'm just getting away from the thing. That seems quicker. All right. So that is working now. Actually, let's only show buildable. Yep. There we go. So interior plate to build. If there is there a way to look at a blueprint that's on a projector to get like a build order out of it?
Show buildable only.
No, I mean like I wish the projector could log how much stuff it's gonna need to make. It does. It does. It says building projects. Okay. I wonder if you could code that in. Like a script that reads the projector and the blocks remaining to be built.
Oh, it just builds all the components.
And it creates a build order and plops it out to an assembler, and it just creates everything that you're gonna need.
There probably is a script for that.
There probably is. His name is Bob. Fuck you. Fuck you. We all miss Bob.
I mean, you could just put a welder on a piston and...
Well, the main issue is, and I kind of wish this was a setting you could do with projectors too. Don't start welding another block until the previous block, like all the blocks connecting to it is like 100%. Does that make sense? You know? Because I'm always worried internal stuff isn't gonna get built. All right, fuck it. We'll just.
Like, if there's any block, any additional mod I put on, it's probably would be a modded welder block, so that it actually is more. Because Keen actually nerfed the range of the vanilla welder, or welding block.
Why did they do that?
I think there was some shenanigans being done.
I mean, no one was actually freaking using it, like, really that much. Oh, good. He has a seat here.
Keen logic.
Keen logic, abandoned logic. I kind of wish the small welder, like your hand welder, had like a little AoE to it as well. Or like you could set it to do like either one block at a time or more, you know?
You would think that like the elite welder would have something like that, if any.
You would think.
Would make
grid,
sense.
steel tubes.
Well, the pilot has appeared.
Aha.
Oh! Tank. You know, how much you want to bet that when I build this thing, it's like threat level 1,000. We must now attack you. They have flying capabilities. We can't have that.
Well, as soon as it gets destroyed, our threat level will go back down.
Sad. Makes me sad. We don't have any small steel tubes, do we? Production.
No, because they probably used them all up making these drills.
Hopefully we can outrun them. Yeah, no, the ship should be pretty good at maneuverability. Well, 2 times gravity might be a bit of an issue. The biggest problem that I have worried about is the fact that just small grid ships in general can't really take a beating, like at all. Tube. It'll definitely be interesting to see how this thing comes together and to see if this thing can fly. We haven't nat tested this in 2G yet. Let's grab some additional plates, some tubes, some more grid,
Out, add more thruster.
maybe some compy comps. Might be good. First Gatling gun online. Trying to remember how many Gatling guns are on this thing. 4? Does it actually keep the color scheme too? Looks like it. Don't forget the cup holders. I will not forget the cup holders. Don't you worry. This I promise to you, my loyal citizens of Uthberg. Kind of like Duckburg, you know, but with less money. Energy, kind of looks like a helicopter. You guys should know what I'm building. Like, you know, I had a YouTube video of me making this in creative mode, so this is no surprise to anyone of the channel, but should hopefully help. Now, when we get under attack and I fly up there and I shoot down the big thing, does that spawn more? Am I just gonna get punished for flying up there?
I think it depends on what you're shooting.
Like a thrush.
Thrush
Maybe?
is just a basic tier 1 enemy. Same with the Ladybug, they're both tier 1 enemies.
That's tier 1, huh?
Yep. Like the squid would be kind of like your medium difficulty tier 1 enemy. I think he has one that's a little bit stronger.
Oh, great. I'll make sure to fully weld my cockpit then.
Not the solar panels.
No, not the solar panels. Fuck those things. I need to build some scaffolding.
What's it?
Oh, I'm having trouble seeing ground deformation. It's making navigating this space a little interesting.
Yeah, I'm getting like some things, like for example, I'm welding up the ship right now, and it like welds, but then blinks out of existence for a little bit, and then welds. So there's definitely like a data stream issue. It's not really, you know, related to your computer or anything silent. It's just Keen.
Yeah.
Like I just lagged for no reason right there. Oh, fucking goddamn.
That may have been my fault. I accessed inventory. There's a sensor inside. Makes me nervous.
Just a sound block.
What? Why is? What's the sensor? For?
It's a sound block linked to a Command and Conquer sound pack.
Is this if something starts attacking us?
No, just when you walk in the door, it's supposed to say "Welcome back, Commander."
Does it do that?
Theoretically.
I get the
In
feeling it doesn't do that.
actuality, no.
In actuality, the base explodes.
Yeah, because that's the most common reason why I hear a sensor go off is because something's about to explode.
Oh, good. It keeps the timing of my lights and everything. This will be a nice little ship. Downside to it, though, is it doesn't really have an oxygen thing.
Put an air vent on it.
Let's take an air vent on it.
Mm-hmm.
Put an air vent and hit depressurize. And it'll give you all the oxygens.
Doesn't matter where I put the air vent?
As long as it's
Yeah.
connected to the network.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Shoot. No, then we got spots for that. Oh, you helping me weld up the little tyke?
Well, I may as well do something productive.
I don't know. Is this really going to end up being productive or more like a fool's folly?
No comment.
Smart man. Careful about welding up too much from the outside. We want to do inside out.
Yeah, I'm just kind of...
Like we need to get these cargo containers in. Big priority there. It's a big priority. Interior plates. To assembler one here. Holy cow. Okay. Doesn't look like a helicopter anymore. I mean, it technically flies more like a helicopter. Like most things here in this game. We do not have a ground connection that this thing can dock to, do we? Unless, is your point where you connected your drone still there? That'll work?
Drone took it out, and then we replaced it with a turret.
Well, no, what I'm talking about, like, what is on a rotor right now with a connector on the top of it? Because I just need it to get power.
Oh.
I can manually rearm this thing.
The
That's the order
electric
detector, right?
order-
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I should be able to dock on that, right? And just hover?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's attached to the base. That's attached to the base of the rotor.
Also, our survival kits have power now, right? Because it's daytime?
One of
be.
them's on recharge only, and it's got about 60% battery.
I'm gonna weld these just in case something happens.
So yes, we do have a survival kit usable.
Let's do interior plates. Some more steel, maybe some small steel tubes. I think I need some motors. Motors. We don't have much of that left, so we're gonna crank out some motors. This will be like the first time this craft will see proper combat too. Which is to say, untested, and this will be interesting.
Maybe it'll fly?
You can only hope.
I mean, have you tested it in high gravity?
I spawned in my small fighter, or my scout ship, which has 2 vertical thrusters. This one, or 1. This one has 2 large, so it should fly. It's about the same size, just equipped with weapons more so. So, hopefully it flies. Look, don't get my hopes up, man. It's not gonna go anywhere. Let's be real. It's going to crash and burn.
Sensing that abundance of confidence.
I have never crashed in any video game. You guys have no evidence of this. What?
I tested the Fury last night.
How'd that go?
He was pretty furious.
The Fury, she's a chunky boy. Granted, it also had like 2 million platinum inside of it, but
I mean, that's probably the reason it fell out of the sky, let's be honest.
too much cargo.
How many gyros do you have on here?
4. And only 4.
Alright.
I believe only 4. Might even just be 3.
There's at least 4.
Look,
If
it's a
the
fighter.
design
It,
is
it needs to be,
symmetrical.
like it needs to be, you know, controllable in the sky. Considering I don't have much side thrust on it, like being able to tilt and use like the downward thrust in turns is super, super important. Oh yeah, there's the other steel plates.
Get a 5,000 plate.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because I went to go use an assembler. I'm just like, I'm not going to use that one. That one's kind of in busy mode right now. Come on, how come I can't reach this gyro? I think the atmospheric thruster got in the way.
I just placed it. See, we need to get those batteries welled up so they can charge.
I mean, it's not going to charge. I mean, I guess it is connected to the base like this, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
So we'll charge.
That's what I mean. So, but while we're building the rest of it, it'll accumulate additional charge.
powering this down real quick. I can replace it. Need a motor and a large steel tube for that nice gyro there that's tucked away. Did you get it? If not, I got it.
Alright.
See, someone welded up this thing. Hold on. Let me just take it down. And you have to kind of like stand in the block that you don't want to weld. Okay, there we go.
I like using show buildable only.
Huh? I'm only showing buildable.
Yeah, no, it's...
The issue is as soon as it has a frame, the next block next to it says, I'm buildable. It's like, no, you're really not, because there's stuff I need before you. And, you know, I talk to my builds. That's what I do.
As every good builder does.
Mm-hmm. You know.
Chicken spaceship.
Aren't you just strong and powerful? Yes, you are. Hey, one of the batteries is online.
Yeah.
Okay. This actually didn't take that long to make, which is pretty good. Happy about that.
Not bad when you got 3 people working on it.
Yeah, you know, again, didn't take that long to make by myself. Went pretty good.
Energy low.
Yes, I know. I'm low on energy game. It's okay.
Fortunately, you can just hop in the cockpit and charge. Just don't forget your bottles.
I don't remember if this one has a turret on it or not. I think this one might have a turret on it. Let me check the blueprint. It does not. No turret weapons on it. But it has 4 Gatling guns and 2 rockets. Not like we can use the rockets, but... Motors. So chat, what are you guys doing this weekend? Huh? What's the plan?
We need a lot of motors.
Yeah, we're pretty much out of those at the very second, so we might want to queue those up. Sleep 24/7? Hey, that's not bad. Relaxing is not that bad either. Make sure pipes get connected for sure. So if you see pipes, those are like priority number 1. You sitting in my plane right now, man?
Yeah. Need some energy. The energons. Something is draining power rather quickly.
It's
Something
probably
charging
these
the
batteries.
ship. If something's charging up a ship, then it'll do.
Yeah, man, I just put the batteries to recharge, but they were draining at a quick rate.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, my lord, Nathaniel has arrived. Need some motors. Don't go too far.
I think we're out of power.
Are the solar cells not connected to the base right now? Yeah, even my craft out here is dead.
No. Towers plugged in.
The tower is still repaired, right?
I didn't see any sparks. Gonna need your TCDS if your aircraft's in your workshop.
Tower itself is in good shape.
Well, you know, you're gonna have to speak to John Guidry. He's the PM on this project right now. So I'm gonna refer you to his office. And,
What are we running that's
you know, he's making sure we're all flight ready.
Well, like I said, if anything's recharging batteries on a ship. But also we've got, what, like 10 refineries that are probably chewing through stone and other things?
Here, I'm turning off the batteries
How many refineries do we have that are actually operating right now?
on the ship for now.
No
No idea.
One full refinery and looks
Nope,
like
lag.
6 basics.
Because the
anyone
refineries
else
are going
lagging?
to chew up power.
Yeah. Right. So
Make sure it's already been approved by the FAA. Again, you know, refer to John Guidry in his office there. He's flight control in our instance here. All right, it caught up, guys. We're good. Don't worry. God, I'm so nervous. Like, I'm gonna start this thing up, and it's gonna be like, and fall. It's just gonna be like, no, thank you. Try again. What was that? What was that?
Clang?
No. Dampeners.
Oh.
I turned them off. Yeah, the vertical dampeners. Just like, we gotta go now. We gotta lift off. We got places to go. That's basically what it was doing. What are you working on, Silent?
I'm down on the
Oh.
hangar doing layout and prepping to start building the elevator. That goes up on the hall.
Oh, yeah. I can't see the floor.
You can't see the floor?
I can't see the floor.
That's the
I'm in a
problem.
hole. I'm in a hole. I can't see the floor.
The floor is lava. I mean,
I
you
mean,
basically lost
now I-
already.
Oh! You fell down the hangar hole.
yeah, I'm down here and I can't find a way out now.
Go beside the chair.
No, he can't see the terrain. So he literally can't find the way out right now.
Stop moving.
Alright. Oh, wait.
See this? Yeah, jump
Yep.
jump
Yep.
across and you can get up.
Okay. Alright.
Alright, do we have connection on all major components internal?
Walking blindly.
And external, it looks like it. I'm gonna just weld up
Okay.
the armor now. So let's get
Closer.
some. Drop that off.
Going to refill my oxygen while I can.
Plates. Isn't it nice, Zippy, that we can just kind of walk up here? This is the dream. Construction, industry, monopoly.
Hey, solid ground. That's good.
Solid ground is a lie.
Did you get that solid ground approved by OSHA?
No,
'Cause we
that's
might
why
have,
I
we might have to
haven't.
tape this off. Also, are you wearing your hard hat? There's gonna be a check next week on that, so make sure you guys come prepared. Make sure your PPEs are all installed and ready to go. All vest equipment, lights, and helmets. Has anyone died yet? We've all died. You should have seen the stream last night, Edge. Like, I was on top of the solar array, and I got thrown off of it. And then later, I got thrown off of it. And then
Everybody
silent.
got
Yeah,
yeeted.
everyone got yeeted at least once.
I have not died this evening.
This evening is the key
Same.
word there. Okay,
Yes.
bunch of liars is what you are.
Whoa, I just joined, so I haven't died this evening.
I could have sworn you started out dead with no items. You've died this evening.
No, that's being born.
Oh.
That is cloning in process.
We're all like newborn baby deer, huh? Just coming out.
Yeah. Yep.
You know the camo scheme on like my fighters makes sense now. White and gray, like get low to the hillside there, blend into the snow. It's like I knew what was going on. This evening is still young. That is very true, chat. So place your bets now on who's gonna die first.
I don't have to work tomorrow, so.
And if you win, I'll give you 1,000 build bucks. So I know Edge is gonna bet at the very least.
That we broke up on his gambling.
True, we've been pretty mean to him about the whole thing.
Energy low.
What man? What man? Also, for those of you who do want to become a member or subscribe to the channel, go ahead and do so. The membership they do have
One
tiers.
mistake, and-
You have this game. Hey, Evenko, how's it going? Evil Knievel. Evenko. Man, I was thinking of anime there. Anyways, if you want to become a member, you can help us unlock more emotes for the low price of chicken nuggets.
Hey, wait.
$1, you get cat emotes.
Nothing.
I think that's a fair price.
Nothing at all.
Okay,
How
so
am I
button
gonna
2
vote that?
opens and closes the door.
Button 2's door.
Yep.
Roger that.
Any objection to me putting a solar tower on top of this little thing?
Make our roof. They could like roof it all in as solar.
Yeah, I was gonna put a roof on right now. I don't care what happens on top. It's more
Okay.
the first thing.
Yeah, we definitely need more power. Ed's not here to build it, so
So Ed was tasked with doing the vent.
yeah. But Ed's not on right now either way. I mean, it's like so late over there in Britain. You might be watching, maybe, I don't know, but I doubt he's gonna be playing right now. Did he get his PC back? I'm assuming that's what his meme was in Discord earlier today.
Yeah, I'm assuming that
I
as well.
think so.
Then again, you can kind of never tell with Ed. He's always very meme. I think it's just within Britain's nature.
He didn't get his daily quota of tea.
Oh boy, this thing's shaping up. It's looking good.
Oh, am I
have
glad I
noticed
built
an
that
error
up
in my
on top.
ways, pilot.
Glad you built what?
I extended the wall from the top of the hub all the way. Realized
Okay, so
that I
you
put my blocks in the wrong.
just want to do full blocks on top?
Oh wait, yeah, we should probably do half. Let's do half.
Yeah, so I was gonna do the 2x1 slope on the edge and then half in to meet in the middle,
All right, sounds
just
good.
so it's not a and do the slope on the inside.
Ooh, the inside.
Give us some detail inside.
Oh, you're my best friend.
I try.
They're little techs.
Yeah, our little techs. You're gonna be greebling with the best of them soon.
The little techs fire.
Nope.
Too far.
That's a tricky jump.
Oh boy, didn't realize how far out the wings went on this thing.
Okay. Well, that's where that floor needs to go. How many blocks did I come down? That's the real question.
Oh, why? No. I'll get up there eventually.
Is that the real question?
I need to know how many blocks I came down so I know how many pistons I need to build for the elevator.
So, yeah.
More big thrusters
Okay,
out
that's
of
what you're talking
iron.
about.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, we still have 28k
Energy
iron, I
low.
think. Or maybe that's not K.
Just 28.
No, it's 28.9k. We got a shit ton of iron, man. We are good on the metals.
Not screwing up your plan, right, pilot?
Hmm?
Oh, these ones are gonna have to be full blocks though. This too.
It could be
Okay.
nickel.
Okay, I need at least 5 pistons worth of lift.
I mean, technically it's your building, so I would be screwing up your
No, we
plan.
have 2.28k nickel.
I don't have a plan until like a second
Another
before I place the block.
1.1k. What are you trying to make production wise? Is it motors? I just think the game is being a little slow when it comes to inventory moving things around. I think they're being made
Like I
right now.
said, our inventory management isn't exactly efficient.
I mean, you know, you build it.
We built it because we were rushed.
Yep. Something like you jump in the cockpit.
It's frustrating when something is behind a half block and I can't weld the thing behind it.
Have you figured out where you're gonna put the vent yet?
No, I'll probably do it against this back wall here.
Yeah.
And then I might push out at least a section of this back wall into an office.
Yeah, let's hide the UI, guys. Let's enjoy the cinematics of welding here.
Have you considered a hanging office?
Yes, I have. It's
Okay.
actually the plan.
Aha.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a hangar. Right
Yes,
next to
very
it,
beautiful, very blinding.
so kind of making a
Blinded
very small
by the
version of that.
light.
It's reasonable.
Do, 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 do. Gotta get on top of it. Maybe we could dance around a bit more, known as the dancing welder. Boy. The bardic welder. That's what I am. Alright, so there's some underplating there that's not getting built. Does this have the same issue? I'm gonna assume so. So I'm just gonna angle grind this off here a little
How would
bit.
it look if there was like a center strip of windows as like a skylight? Because
These underpieces are just hard to see.
an odd number in the middle.
I'm on board.
Okay.
I think we got that tube. That's
Let's
good.
go to here.
Yeah.
How about this
so you
one?
need
Is that
girders
good?
to do that.
That looks better.
There.
Nothing missing there. We got landing gear. Oh man, we got everything here. Oh shit! I need my UI. I'm dying.
Tab.
We're good. We're good. A bit of a shame that the UI hide even hides the oxygen indicator. Alright, climbing on top. Don't fall. Up, up, don't fall. Oh my god, the lag is so bad. Oh, it's so frustrating to move when you're on like a half-second delay. Does anyone else like really have like basically a half-second delay rubber band going on when they're moving? Or mine's the only one?
No.
I get it sometimes.
Like to me it's constant. Like I press W and it's kind of like, maybe wait a second.
Yeah. You're not used to it yet?
I mean I'm kind of used to it. Doesn't mean it's not frustrating sometimes.
Yeah. It actually got bad enough for me when I was playing a lot of Space Engineers that I was starting to add that delay into all the other games I was playing.
Oh, ooh. That's way too used to it. I just picture you like playing a driving sim or something, and then like you turn the wheel, and then you just kind of walk away for a bit. You're like, it's gonna take a second. Couldn't imagine playing like spin tires with this. It's okay. I'm not mad. I don't need to be up there to build. You hear me? Game.
Alright. So the skylights have all the girders they need.
Yep.
So now they just need the glass.
Oh, we're gonna have skylights in here too? Fancy.
Yeah.
You're like so bad, oh my god.
Called me Taxfire.
Oh my
We were following.
god. Did?
But first, we're going to complete the roof and put solar panels up there.
Wow, those actually take a bit of glass.
Yeah, glass is really heavy.
Yeah.
Alright, is she done? We don't have to worry about the rocket pods. Again, we can't have ammo with that anyways, so that don't matter none. I'll hop in and turn the batteries back on.
And the inertial. Because he's turning those off.
Well, you need to cut it off first before I turn the
All right.
inertial and those back on.
I'm ready to cut it.
Cut it. Okay.
Ugh,
But
Still need that TCDS though.
lag.
I felt that one as
Yeah.
well. It happened as soon as I cut something that was anchored to the ground.
Yeah.
Go
Oh,
up there.
there's a new grid.
Well, the piston drill rig that was drilling out the elevator shaft needs to be ground down. Auto lock itself to the ground below. Cut that loop. I mean, if anyone wants to help me grind it.
Alright, I need to put the vent on this thing. Should I put 2 air vents on it, do you think?
Only need one.
I know, but I'll put it in like a spot where if I lose this piece anyways, it's... I mean, I'm dead, so it doesn't matter if it falls off there. 10 construction components, 2 motors.
Where'd you put it?
Right on the connector on the right side of the vessel.
Need 5 computers now.
I think I got it. Yep, got it. Alright. And now, did I even pipe it into the cockpit? I have no idea. I suppose we'll find out here.
Should have set the vent to depressurize.
Yeah, I got it. Gotta take off my thing. Yep, okay, it's working. We got oxygen in the cockpit.
Sweet.
Let me see what the battery's life is like here.
We need 84 more glass.
So, 10 minutes. Not moving, just hovering. Alright, I'm gonna test the flight capabilities just a little bit here.
Yeah, the batteries were actually getting drained on that last I looked at them.
Oh shit. Oh shit, it's drifty. Alright, that's gonna be real hard to dogfight on this thing. You're gonna be fighting for your altitude. It can do it, but
You may want to consider more lifting thrust.
nope.
They're just limiting your bank angle.
Yeah, no, your bank angle really should just be no more than like 30 degrees down, probably.
Yeah.
Up, you going vertical to go up is probably not ideal either. Alright, I reconnected it to the base there. For the time being, it's a permanent structure. I have no way to get in it when it's up there, do I?
Do yourself a scaffolding.
Yeah. Yeah, I turned off the dampeners. I turned them off so that it doesn't rip the thing off. Down, down, bow, 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 bow. Ah, the EVE Online soundtrack's so good.
Oh, it's zippy.
Oh yeah, Zippy's craft. Honestly, his flies better than mine. Like, this is just bare bones and works. I have a bunch of armor plating and like weighty stuff on here.
I had all my what do you call it? Beacon off. I just saw a flying thing.
Yeah. Don't worry, if it's a hostile, I'll shoot him out of the sky next time. Just let me know. Just gotta take off one wing there. Then again, he could always land and drive off. And that's the advantage of that vehicle right there.
Now, here's the real question with your little ship that you built. Is it have enough lift to fly around that large grid order detector?
What? Does it have enough lift to fly that thing around?
Yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't have enough battery, I can tell you that now. You can even try.
Did you set those to charging before you got out?
I set it to auto.
Oh, speaking of flying, there's something flying from the solar panels. Oh.
There is?
And
I don't see it.
is that just Zippy again? That might have been just
I mean,
Zippy.
he's kind of zippy.
He was, yes.
Haha. You get his name Zippy. Jokes. Jokes for days. Don't worry. I'll be here on YouTube forever. Maybe if we spin the rotor that the vehicle's on, we can use the Gatling turrets as a stationary turret. Base defense only at this level, nowhere else. Can't aim up, can't aim down. Oxygen's low, real low. Does it feel like oxygen's going quicker today?
Feels
Maybe
normal
I'm
to
just
me.
crazy. Waste not, want that? That's very true.
I think it's just the stupid eye setting it's on. You forget how fast it's going compared with normal.
What block is this? Blast door is just on its side?
Oh, thank you for welding those.
Oh, you know, I just wanted it to actually look complete.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, this blast door edge is 115 steel plates?
That's why I haven't touched those.
Yeah, large grid blast doors are ridiculously expensive.
How strong are they against fire, though? So,
Better than light.
but not as good as heavy?
Kind of hard to say. Like, it depends what shooting it, right?
I mean, I would think not. I would think they would have the same stats. It's a blast door. Hey, Swacky, how's it going, man? Hey, man. Hey, man. I just think that's a little ridiculous. In fact, let me see here. Heavy armor block. A large one is 135 steel plates and 50 metal grids. So the blast door is cheaper than an armor block. Early out of work, there you go.
The
Man.
grids add a lot more strength than the steel plates do.
That's good. I'm glad you got out of work early. It's always nice. Start your weekend, man.
Energy low.
Well, you can tell that Nathaniel likes the rusted paint job.
I don't know. I thought since it was a
Industrial item, it made sense.
carjack. Yeah, carjacks get beat up.
I mean,
I mean, not to that extent, but
I mean, maybe.
after a few years, yeah.
Okay, what up? Some plates. UDC there, Nathaniel?
game crash.
Oh, okay. Because you're just like welding into the sky right now.
am?
Freedom.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and push him outside.
It's like he's holding a candle in the air with his welder.
Basically. I wonder if it'll hurt me. Ow.
No,
I think
welder,
I think
so.
I think his physics hurt me more than his water there.
Yeah.
all right. Let's see. Am I out of oxygen?
No, probably not. Unless your torch was hooked up to your oxygen tank for torch reasons. I mean, it would make sense.
Okay.
Oh man, that would be a hardcore setting, don't you think? You had to carry extra oxygen to operate your torch.
It's
Alright.
saline.
Yeah.
We have a roof.
It's not on fire.
Nope.
So I can't let the mother burn. Damn. I will say doing the walls will be a little annoying.
Yeah.
Scaffolding. I'm silent.
Why is this taking so long to load in?
That's a dangerous hole down there.
You want to come down and have
You
fun?
bitch want the hanger? Are you actually setting up the tunnel drills?
No.
Right now I'm setting up the elevator.
Seems like a good game, a bit rough around the edges. I mean, if you're talking about this, we're playing on like a hardcore version. Honestly, the game, generally on vanilla, with no mods, kind of runs a little bit better, but also at the same time, you know, can be kind of easy. So we're playing on like a much harder difficulty, just because we like to suffer for some reason.
Well, let's see if I can find a way down there first.
Can you see the terrain now? Kinda.
actually. That is a very narrow ledge that I fell
Something
onto
just
earlier.
explode.
Yes, I can see the giant hole in the ground now. So, improvement! Yay!
Why is it not letting me place the piston? That's clear.
Could have sworn I just heard something explode. Okay. Has its up and down, but it's a really good game. I was hooked on it for a long time. Yeah, no, like Space Engineers, you know, I make the abandonware jokes all the time, but,
Maybe I have to roll it
you
up.
know, it is one of the good early access games that came out. I just wish Medieval Engineers got the same treatment as all. But, you know, there's a reason it's still popular on Steam. It gets, you know, a good community. The modding scene is active, so
So, what are we building here?
This is the elevator that's going to go all the way up to the top. I think I'm going to have to do this in state.
too much for your computer, but fun to watch. Yeah.
So that won't work.
Alright, and to grab food and water, I guess. My guy is super thirsty.
You may need to turn the generators back on. Oh shit. Oh shit.
Generators? What generators do we have?
For the food and water. And I need oxygen.
There's a cargo container suspended from the piston just up top.
I mean, I was able to eat. We're good.
Oh yeah, I was working on power production. That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's definitely a priority.
Energy low.
Yes, energy. What is this? Oh, is that my rover? It is my rover. It's Long Boy. Hey, Long Boy. I missed you.
Thrush incoming.
Where are the turrets on the Thrush? Or does it have any defensive turrets?
I would imagine it would.
Yes, it's my rover that I made and then proceeded to flip and roll and lose a cockpit. It died.
Once that's dealt with, can you give me a hand? I'm stuck.
I'm currently running to get in my ship in case I need to fight this thing.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oh, shit. Actually, I might go after it regardless, depending on my batteries. If my batteries aren't good enough, then I won't bother, but it's way out of range ever shooting on it. No, you get unstuck by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's never flipped lies. Not wrong. True. I mean, if you're fact checking, it's always been Evan that's been flipping us, right? Alright. Oh, okay. I don't have any weapon ammo.
Yeah. May prove a problem.
I kind of want to see the flight. Nah, I only have 3 minutes of batteries. That's not going to be enough to get out there and back. I'm going to abort that mission and bring her back. I'm going to set these batteries to recharge.
Whoops.
Come on, upper thrust. I don't think I'm going to have enough thrust to lift this ore detector, by the way.
Okay, I remember what I screwed up with.
Ow, 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 ow. Fucking, that's dangerous. I need a proper landing pad. At some point.
There's a rough floor inside the hangar.
Yeah, but like I'd have to pipe it up so that it can. Wow, pilot! I just totally watch you fall off the roof, fall through the earth, and then teleport back up. No,
Skills, man.
yeah, I mean, you really saved yourself right there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how you did that. Very magical. Good job. 10 out of 10.
Yep. Definitely not the third time I've done that either.
Damn hacker.
Also, I've plugged in this hole. I don't know if you needed that, Nathaniel, but I plugged it in so you don't fall down again. If that's the hole you fell down, I have no idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down there to seal up all the voxels.
Really? I thought the terrain counts as airlock.
Nope.
Nope.
What? I thought it did
Sadly
always.
not.
That has never been a thing.
Well, that's heavy armor.
Oh wait, was it heavy armor?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
heavy.
I fucking welded it too.
Can't leave you alone for a second.
I was like, yeah, I just need to put a block here. Yeah. Alright, I got light armor blocks. We're good. Happy days. Weld. Out of curiosity, I just don't understand why you had to weld underneath. Oh, for the airlock, or the vehicle lift, huh? You had to make that airlocked. Ah, that sucks. It's 3:15 here in Germany. You are so tired. Well, you should go to bed, Bowtie. I mean, thanks for coming out and saying hi, but you should go to bed.
Yeah, sleep is important.
Yeah, sleep is important for your health and future development. You have my permission to rest.
But must Uthras.
Must watch him weld 1,000 blocks. Yes. Really, this is the epitome of entertainment. So.
It's ASMR, right?
Yeah, you know, just that nice subtle welding noise.
Occasional explosions.
Yep,
Whatever.
occasional explosions, occasional enemy coming in and us freaking out. It's beautiful.
Oh!
Murger. Why'd you do Murloc noise?
Because why not?
I don't know. It doesn't really fit the scene. Unless someone modded in Murlocs instead of spider aliens. That would be scary.
That would be
Blitzy should just name all his vehicles after Murlocs. Then everyone would be afraid of them. This is a bluegill warrior. Oh, great. Thanks, Lakeshire. Also, meet his friend. Some other bluegill mage guy that just slows you. And then they hunt you down.
Well, looks like the results of my test are back.
Light stuff? What type of test?
Just power plants.
Yeah.
So this week was pretty much magnetos.
Magnetos.
Yeah.
That's pretty neato.
Speaking gibberish again.
No, he's,
I know
he's
what a
speaking
magneto
comic
is.
book character.
No.
I know what a magneto.
Magneto is the life of an airplane. So how'd you do?
100%.
Oh wow, nerd.
But
Oh, that was lag.
Congratulations. Good job.
thank you.
10 out of 10. Keep it up. I mean, you don't have to tell us. Yeah, I don't have to tell you 10 out of 10. Your test literally says probably 10 out of 10. So how's that new solar array coming? You need me to run anything up there?
Just
solar
the solar
cells?
cells. Yeah.
Oh
That's
wait,
the last thing to go up.
pistons aren't airtight. Oh, no.
Nope.
There's no solar cells made.
Allow me to fix that.
No,
They grind
no
away
cursing,
rock, and I
Silent.
can't
This
reach
is a Christian channel. Okay, thank you. Oh, we got a squid inbound. Squid inbound.
Oh.
2 clicks
those
out.
are actually.
It's like right here. Someone getting a turret.
Hi.
Kids are actually doing it.
It's gonna shoot my ship. I know it.
That's what happened to the last one that was parked there.
Are you guys hitting it?
It's in a pit.
Oh, I see pieces falling off.
I couldn't get into a turret.
I couldn't get one either. I think they're all kind of taken right now. It's falling. Is it gonna land out there?
Ooh, it bounced.
I think it's trying to target a solar array. Because I see something targeting it right now, so.
Always tries to target the array.
It always does.
That's why I added the extra turret out there.
Is that piped
It's
in, by the way?
still alive.
That turret?
No, it's manually loaded.
Yeah. Well, luckily it didn't really get that close to base, unless it just fell and drifted over here.
It's still alive.
Oh, I'm coming over to it. I'm gonna help you grind off its wing. I'm gonna clip this bird.
You gotta be so mean.
I'm going after batteries.
Alright, I took out its gun, so it shouldn't shoot at us. It's got a lot of batteries on it, so I'm just disabling the wings. I feel like that's almost quicker. Cut it off. Stop twitching. Die already. Death.
That's in Texas.
Oh god. Its gyros are now the only thing left moving it around.
Twitch.
Twitch, twitch, twitch. Stop it. I'm in its brain. I'm doing some very precise surgery right now.
Just a friendly lobotomy.
Uh-huh, yeah. We're just gonna go ahead and take out your battery supply. Gonna go now? Alright, you have a good one, Bowtie. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi. Oh my god, how many batteries are on here?
All the little ones.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full. Inventory full.
Yes, my inventory is full, I understand.
Full. Inventory full. Inventory.
It's trying to get rid of me.
Inventory full.
How is this thing still moving?
Many batteries.
Did I get it? Nope. Still alive.
Inventory full.
Need a better grinder.
Inventory full. Inventory full. Energy low.
Alright, it actually dropped some ammo, so I'm gonna grab that. Oh my god, I'm stuck inside of it now. It has consumed me. Please let me out.
Nope, you live there now.
About to run out of oxygen. Gonna die, gonna die, gonna die.
No, no.
I feel like half of Space Engineers is yelling no at something, followed by everything going wrong. Also, why is that tree falling over down there?
Definitely because I didn't get out of the vehicle at the same time I turned the handbrake off.
Oh, so what you're telling me is you didn't hit the handbrake and proceeded to free roll down the hill.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
No free rolling at all.
No free balling, got it.
What I am doing is I'm moving a vehicle with an oxygen supply closer to the remains of the squid.
I mean, squid's taken out, so...
Yeah, but there's, resources.
Yeah, stuff.
Yeah.
Things. Items.
And there's also, in addition to that oxygen supply, storage.
That hole is pretty legit silent.
Yeah.
It'll be cool once we like get that thing to open and close and we can launch ships out of it. We could probably launch two side by side, right? In there?
Should be able to, yeah.
That'll be so cool. What do you think, chat? Do you think that'll be cool when like ships are coming out of the ground and the hangar opens up and we can deploy a small interceptor fleet? I think so. Should I put the 25 184 ammo into the manual turret? Because I think that's the only turret that uses it, right?
The one over by the solar tower?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's NATO rounds.
Okay.
Should already have 10
You vote
kills.
yes, it will be awesome. Good. It's gonna be a while, I know. And at the beginning of the stream, I was going over some designs for sub-hangar bays that are gonna be populating the area. It's down to 1, so I'm adding 5. So it's up to 6 right now. And I think I grabbed all the oxygen bottles out of the thing by mistake. sliding drawers of fighters, so you can have 2 levels of fighters. Well, what we're doing is, so the launch tube is just for leaving. At the bottom, there's going to be a flight deck, okay, that just goes underground like a big tunnel, all right? And then off the side of those, there's going to be like docking pods. So it's going to be like flight deck, docking pods as you get farther along. Those will have elevators to take the aircraft actually down in storage behind more blast doors. And the pilots get into them there. They go up to the flight deck, they come out, and then go up and out the tube. So what I'm saying is a whole bunch of needless delays are expected. So at the beginning of the stream, you can actually scroll back to it. I was working on like a design, that second hangar design, right? So since we're gonna have where you're gonna store big ships, technically a big ship could fit in there. Are we making the tunnel big enough to fit like a medium-sized ship down there? Like, what's our height clearance down there, Silent, going to be?
Well, right now I'm working on below the flight deck, which is 5 blocks of height.
So
Flight deck
you're working on like the
itself-
living side of the flight deck.
Yeah,
Then.
because I'm connecting up the elevator first.
Mm-hmm.
The actual flight deck is probably going to be roughly. How deep did we go? We came 3 pistons for 12 down. I'm going to say maybe 8 blocks height roughly for the flight deck.
Okay. So maybe one medium vessel. Like we can get a long, short, like stub nose thing in there, right? Because the hangar door is huge. But
Well, why don't you actually come all the way down and you can see how this elevator is. Because I need something for this. It's at a 30-degree angle. I'm trying to figure out how to do a cover for it that isn't just problematic.
hold on. Trying to get to you, but freaking the factory is not built, so it's hard to get around it right now. Still have
Go to
just the
where
dirt thing.
large-
Okay.
Go to where the big giant refinery is, and there's a path.
Yeah, I know. I'm down here. What's with this piece of terrain that like didn't get dug out? Oh, the hinge stopped there. Okay. So
Yeah,
you're
keep-
down
keep
there.
going down.
Oh,
Keep-
okay.
Keep going.
Here. Okay. Oh god, I found a hole. Mistakes were made this day. So what is this? The elevator?
Yeah.
Is this piston net centered? Oh, this is like another piston. Oh, I see how you're compacting the pistons.
Yep, that's how you make a compact design.
Okay.
Still needs at least 1 more piston.
Top hours. Oh man, Swacky's catching up.
But this is what I need help with, is this tunnel. Do you see how it's at a...
That's a lot of hours, guys. Thanks for watching the stream for that long. What's with the side connection down there?
piston?
Yeah.
That means I don't have to use blast door box for the actual elevator care.
I don't know why you're so against blast door blocks.
I'm not against it. What do you think I'm using to make the elevator with?
No, you're against making elevators out of them.
This is for people, not for vehicles.
Okay.
It has to be combined to, or condensed to very small.
You can make a hangar that's just specifically for a big ship that you have maybe a circular hole in the ground with a big hole and circle metal above it.
Yeah, like this tunnel entrance is what needs help.
Oh, well why are you doing this? Why don't you just do a 90-degree turn? I mean, don't get me wrong, it's cool.
I mean, we theoretically have the blocks to do it. It's just how to lay it out because we need to come up at least two in height for sure.
So you want a tunnel that comes out like this and have the
Maybe
supports
rounded on the
in
inside or
different
something.
ways. Okay. So that's what you're asking me for on creative mode. I don't know how I would do this, to be honest, off the top of my head, but unsure.
I was thinking of you probably have to make use of the 2x1 slopes and
Oh, so how fast is this elevator going to be long term?
it'll be swift to get up and down. 'Cause if you move all those pistons at the same time at 0.5 or even 1, it goes pretty.
True.
That's only going down about 18 blocks total.
So 3 pistons, 0.5, so that's 1.5 blocks a
It
second.
Won't be 3 pistons. It'll be 5 pistons.
Okay.
You need 5 pistons to get the height. This is max height at 3 pistons.
Kind of want to see. So, like, chat, this is how big the hangar door is, right? So this is a proper scale. Like, this is how big of a ship can fit down here. Okay, and we're not gonna make a ship this big probably to fit in here, but
Ow!
ow,
Fall down the hole.
yeah, don't do that. So the width goes from the edge here to the edge here. Granted, there's some overhang from this, so that technically makes it a little bit more narrow. There's another frame over here, so it's definitely huge. So medium-sized corvettes, no, not even a frigate will fit in here. So, you know, ship classes in space kind of go, you know, fighter, bomber, transport, large fighter kind of thing, heavy fighter, and then you get into the frigate class. And the frigate class is kind of the most diverse set of ships. They can vary in size quite dramatically. Corvettes, kind of like a specialized frigate in a way.
Energy.
And then you go destroyer, and things like that, right? So this would be like a small grid ship. Like a large small grid ship would fit in here. I wouldn't put a large grid ship. Oh, fuck.
Dreadnought. My Valkyrie is classified as a dreadnought.
I wouldn't classify it as a dreadnought.
The Valkyrie?
Mm-mm.
I mean, that thing's a tank.
Yeah, I mean, to me, like,
I mean, the Fury is a carrier. There's no doubt about that. But the Valkyrie? No, that's got to be a dreadnought.
I mean, it's. So is the Fury? How much bigger is the Fury than the ship that we made that last season?
The Fury?
Mm-hmm. Twice as big?
I think the Fury might be roughly maybe a third longer.
I know it's definitely taller.
Yeah.
So I'll just say 50% bigger.
It's
Okay.
probably about a fair estimate.
So, what we had that previous season, and we were actually flying around in, I would consider that to be a frigate.
Yeah.
So,
That's fair.
to me, the Fury would be close to a destroyer corvette, somewhere around there.
Yeah, but the Fury is also a carrier.
Light carrier.
Yeah, light carrier.
Okay,
The
so it's a
Valkyrie is 100% heavy armor that's 2 to 3 layers thick.
Oh, did I see the Valkyrie?
I don't think so. Like, that thing is a fortress.
Um,
Tell you what, you can go spawn it in up in space.
No,
because it's-
no. Don't do that.
the Valkyrie was that all-white one that we were working on, right?
The monstrosity.
Thought it was fighter,
Yeah.
bomber, heavy fighter, bomber, corvette, frigate,
And
destroyer,
fly-
battleship,
fly
cruiser,
through a
heavy
hangar
cruiser,
bay.
dreadnought, carrier, mothership. That can be
Valkyrie had
accurate.
a hangar bay that was at the very back of the ship.
Yeah. And you can go from left to right.
I'm about
all
to
the way
die.
through.
No,
GG.
not all the way through.
GG.
Must have
Maybe kind of
modified
depends
it
on
after I
what
last saw
world
it.
you're in, right? Because there should be a battle cruiser rank in there too, in my opinion. So like I generally equate a lot of ship size designation a little bit more towards the Eve side of things. So frigate is definitely the smallest ship there. And then I think maybe I'll just look up Eve online in a second and we'll find out. Let me just get oxygen so we don't die. Shoot, that's not connected.
Hold on. Pretty sure I have a picture of the builder.
I think I've seen it before. Like it was the one that we were like landing. It has a runway on top of it, right?
No, that's the Fury.
Oh, well then I have not seen the Valkyrie.
Alright, hold on. I'll put it in. I'll quickly put it in Discord.
Yeah, just do that. Okay, so let me look online for Eve here and see what their Eve on.
You had the hidden thrusters, right?
Yeah.
Ship.
Yeah.
Classes. Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Go into the screenshot channel in Discord.
Because I feel like EVE Online has been around long enough that it's the thing to kind of set the standard in a way, right? So if I
that one.
share this screen here. Alright, so
That
right
was
here
That.
we got shuttles.
No, I was-
Okay, so
I
personal
was thinking of a
transport
different
stuff.
one. As
We
well.
got frigates.
You might have been thinking
we got
of the
destroyers,
Fury, or
we
you
have
might have been
cruisers,
thinking-
battle
the one that had a
cruisers,
fly-through hangar
battleships.
would have been the very
Now there's
first one
also
that we-
variants
that
of
we did
all
in season
these in a way, but these are like the capacitor
No, it,
sizes and things.
It had basically
Homeworld is
some
another good
shields on the
example.
side
Yes.
that were angled. So you had a staircase of thrusters.
And then there's like
that were
industrial
encased.
ones, so freighters, industrial ships like mammoth miners, haulers.
I think you put a gravity gun on the front as
Specialty
well.
ships as well. Command ships. So, but this is generally the role I follow when I think about a fleet. So, like my ship, one season in
may
here,
not
we made a
have been
frigate. What I consider to be a
Finished
frigate in
project
this
by
game.
the end of it.
Awesome.
You know, I don't think the game could support much bigger than a battle cruiser in this game, though.
Oh,
Um,
how that even holds, I don't know.
mhm.
How is that even mounted?
What?
There's no way in hell that should actually be mounted properly. The hell?
Must be magic.
Pilot, come and have a look at this and you'll understand what I mean.
Let's see if I can find my way down there again.
How many? What are we doing here? We have 24 solar panels now. We make 3.8 megawatts.
I just added some to the roof of the hangar. The script may need to recompile.
We're really only charging at like 1 megawatt right now. So that's going pretty slow. It's gonna take like 15 hours to fully charge some batteries that are currently plugged in.
Come over here, pilot.
I'm trying. Figuring my way around this maze.
It is definitely a bit of a maze right now.
So you see this blast edge corner? And how it's attached to the piston? How is
Are you-
that working properly?
Are you sure it's attached?
That is a valid question.
I mean, the piston above it has power, so yeah, it's attached. I want to know how.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be possible.
No, it should not. There is no attachment point on that edge.
I know. So how?
What is EVE Online like? A way of life.
I'm
EVE-
going to
EVE
return to my
Online
previous statement
is,
of magic.
You know, it's the
And maybe jumper cables?
best example of
That should just not be
MMO
possible.
from a
I'm sure
kinda
it'll
spaceship
eventually
standpoint,
explode
in my
and kill
opinion.
us all at one point.
I think Star Citizen might dethrone it once it's actually like fully out. But it's completely open world sandbox. It's grindy as hell gameplay, but it's fun. Would I recommend it? Yeah. You know, I didn't really do a whole bunch in EVE Online in a way. Like, I did some stuff. I did some null-sec things. Like, you know,
It makes absolutely no sense.
our corporation that I was in, we had a
Well-
base, for example. We did a couple bubble kind of jump space to protect our
So
territory.
the next question is, will it still work?
You know,
on
but we were
reload?
really small compared to a lot of alliances.
Because it's
and
going to
we didn't really have a
recalculate
lot
all
of
those
power.
grids and where they're attached.
Plus, it's free to a point. Very true. So, back when I was playing it, learning skills were a thing.
So do
and
you
learning
want to
skills, like
continue?
the way you learn skills in EVE Online, you know, like I like it, but I also don't like it. You kind of queue up a set of skills that you want to do, and then over time you're just gonna get those skill unlocks, whether you're online or offline. So what that enables you to do is, you know, go on vacation, set up a queue, and then like, hey, you're still technically progressing in the game. But what they don't tell you is some skills take like 30 days to learn. So whether you're playing the game or not playing the game, it's gonna take 30 days to do that. And what EVE Online used to have was a system called like learning skills, which were like your stats, your like intelligence, wisdom, essentially.
Tell me about
and
that.
the higher
because I
those
trained up
skills,
Raider 5 on my character.
I'm sorry.
It took 31 days to do.
Yeah, like I think I'm Battleship 4, so I feel your pain.
I only trained Raider 5 because I was flying Charon.
Sounds like Clash of Clans. Nah, no. But if you like spreadsheets and more tactical, kind of third-person view of like space battles,
so
it's
we're
definitely very
grinding it?
beautiful.
As soon as you grind it, it's going to detach that piston.
Yeah. So
Anyways, you know, you can form corporations, you can do mining and like big mining ops. Now the economy is kind of like the coolest thing about EVE Online. In terms of the grind, no, it's probably way slower.
Is that actually still attached?
Like if like there are ships in the game, like when they first came out, like Titans, they're called Titans. Like they were in the game since launch, and they didn't build the first one until 2 years after the game launched.
what?
I'm pretty sure, maybe 3 years. Wait, did I just watch someone fly?
What are you doing?
That's very concerning.
What's going on?
How are you doing this?
Yeah.
By the way, you can access the cargo container here. Pull
Oh.
stuff out.
Okay, good to know. I'm out of power.
That should not be possible.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead.
Best
and
thing I
call
would do
shenanigans.
is just look up gameplay footage of EVE Online. I am doing probably an awful job of explaining it.
like
It's so complex and in depth. You know, there are people that just mine, and that's all they do, or they build ships, and that's all they do. The economy is a thesis on capitalism, and the fact that the prices in EVE Online, I'm pretty sure this is still true. It's been
We're
a
just
while.
gonna call it voodoo and leave it at
That EVE Online's prices are so stable that, like, even here today, I'm pretty sure there's that much inflation because there's enough churn going on there. Yeah, there's espionage,
get back to
people
that
joining
chart.
factions
Before I
just to
die.
help tear it down from the inside, you know, to gain territories of their main faction that they're
I mean,
part
there's a
of.
reason EVE Online's called Spreadsheets in Space.
Yes. Yeah, spreadsheets in space for sure.
stream delay.
And like sometimes EVE Online, like it's so funny that it like makes the fucking news, where it's just like, yeah, so you know, people lost so much money in the game, it's the equivalent of like $100,000. It's like,
No, it's
yeah,
crazy. Like, a Titan gets exploded. It's like, well, there goes like 20 grand.
Mhm. Yeah, I started to look into EVE Online at one
yeah,
point.
it's old. So
I found the spreadsheet side of it and how much some of those ships that cost in real money. I was just like, nope.
I mean that it's not real money. Maybe it's changed since it went free to play.
I mean,
I never
because
felt the
Plex
economy was
works,
too hard to do.
like, because Plex has real world value. That's how they're equivalenting it.
Well,
You
yes,
can just buy Plex in game to extend your game time.
but like usually by the time you can fly that ship, you can just farm the money to buy it.
And there's a reason I had 5 accounts. That a shit ton of money.
Well, you got to rotate through those learning skills and focus them on different things.
I don't know. 4 of those accounts were 100% dedicated to mining.
Okay.
Because one of them was a fully maxed out Orca pilot, then 3 of them, or the other 4 were running columns.
I mean, I was a maxed out Drake pilot. There's just something about a Caldari missile boat that just makes me happy.
I never really got into the combat need.
Oh, dude, it was the coolest thing to like just time your missile pods and just do a salvo and just pop a ship and be like, yep, there it goes. It was nice.
See, I focused more on the get shitloads of money.
I mean, like I was a part of a few mining ops with like big fleets, and would go into like an asteroid belt, and there'd be like one guy mining, like kind of, you know,
And then
there,
you'd shoot up,
and then we.
and the whole thing would just disappear.
Yeah, we'd show up in like 5 minutes. The whole asteroid belt was gone.
And he's just like, why?
All my hopes and dreams.
Well, no, I mean, there's enough asteroids for. Usually, only a guy solo mining on like high sec safe territory.
A lot of my mining ops, once I had the funding for it, I bought a work call.
Yeah, EVE Online is like really old.
Same work pilot.
I mean, like one of my favorite stories is one of my good friends who got me into EVE Online. He had 2 accounts. He didn't have as many as you did. Holy shit, that shadow. Is that who is that? I think that's probably Zippy flying over. He was doing some low sec missions at one point. I think he was doing something. And he had a ship parked off to the side that was like a scanner ship. And he saw someone jump into the system, and he scanned him, and then he blew him up. And then he knew that guy was probably going to jump on his other account to try and come back to him. So he swapped out his other ship from like a scanning vessel to like a battleship, and he just waited. You know, like when the guy came over to gank him, it was like double battleships. It was like, hey, how's it going, man? And just blow him up again.
Get trolled.
It was pretty good.
No.
I should probably add lights in here.
I think he salvaged that guy's wreck, and he ended up getting like a almost $1 billion out of it. Because the guy came back in like some tricked out PvP ship. Or was it only 500 million? I don't know the value of things anymore.
Just got completely
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out how we're gonna weld up the upper doors that are gonna need to be there.
I'm just grabbing the the scaffolding real quick.
That should be good, right? I mean, I would try running a tablet on Eve. Like, I mean, there's no harm in trying it. You know, just get a little frigate and see what it can do.
Wait, you can play Eve on a tablet?
I mean, what faction were you? I mean, I guess if you were a miner, you were in that. You were just using the mining vessels. You weren't really.
Well, my primary faction is Kalari, but yeah.
Good man.
I think right now we were set up in Mars space because we found a system that had like 46 asteroids.
That was definitely Caldori. Though I was switching for my battleship, I was switching to Minmatar for the Tempest. So I could do battle cruiser. The Hurricane was fun to fly, honestly. Heavy artillery guns for kinetic damage. That was great to see.
My main account is tricked up too. I mean, it's not so tricked out that it's worth billions and billions, but it's decent enough.
Our base is not pressurized right now.
Wait, what?
That's a problem.
How?
I know not, but I know I'm not refilling oxygen here.
Go to the vent and tell it to find the air.
Air leak scan, no links.
Is the vent actually set to deep pressure, right? On the outside of the building.
Maybe that got damaged from one of the parts falling on it, right?
That would probably do it.
So we'll check that. What's my opinion on Homeworld? Homeworld 1 and 2, in my opinion, are the best RTS space games ever made. Just,
What do you think about Deserts of Carrick?
I mean, it's not in space.
I
I
mean,
mean, Deserts of Carrick is okay. Yeah, it's depressurizing. It's not doing anything. Maybe it's just not working. I mean, Deserts of Carrick was okay. I think it was, for the reboot of the Homeworld title, kinda meh. You know? The two factions didn't really feel too much different in their playstyle. Who's the other guy I'm talking on stream? So, chat, we're talking to like Nathaniel, we're talking to Silent Knight, and Pilot Guy. So, all people from the community for years that have been with me, so.
We're out of steel plates.
Yeah, it says there's no leak, but we're just not getting oxygen in here. I wonder if something is blocking the vent from accessing the rest of the room.
Possibility.
Like maybe is one of these refiners doing it?
I mean, there's air in the tank though, so that should be using that even if the vent is blocked.
As long as the pipe connections.
Yeah.
We're out of iron again. That's why we're out of steel. We have no iron!
How they're not different? It's been years since I played it, so maybe I'm just misremembering. I could be wrong. It felt... Did I even beat that? I'm trying to remember. Deserts of Karak now. No, I can't remember. So, you know, maybe I'm just wrong. I'm misremembering. I mean, one game that I definitely remember is Supreme Commander. The original Supreme Commander is probably one of my favorite RTSs as well. Mild still, providing mild understanding. Can you Saturday morning again? Oh god, that's night.
I'm in a hole, so I don't know where it is.
That's fine.
Tell me when.
A little bit more. Nope, going wrong way. Wrong way. A little bit more, like. Oh, okay, that's evening. Yeah, I've heard of that. Okay, hold on. You're going a little quick, man. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Go, 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 go. You're about at noon, so go like 25% one way. That direction. Ah, fuck it, just leave it at noon, whatever. Ever heard of Planetary Annihilation Titans? I've heard of it. I did not play it.
I wonder if it's to do with that event that you have set up in there.
It's been working fine. The setup has not changed.
Yeah.
So I just don't know why it's not working now. Wait, there's another vent over here?
No, the angled vent inside.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It's as long as it's plugged into something, it should always.
I mean, it says there's no leaks. But I have a feeling that maybe something is blocking the angled vent from filling up the room. And it's like there's like a sub room.
We have no active survival kit.
We don't?
Hold on.
Oh, wait.
I can fix that. One of the batteries is on recharge.
Never mind, I'm good. I'm alive again.
Planetary Annihilation was fun.
Yeah,
but
thanks
it's
for
not
stepping in
like
there,
the
Mild.
old ones.
I like to
Sound
think
like
I know what I'm
Supreme
talking
Commander.
about, but I bet I just look dumb when I talk about computer stuff. God, now I want to play Eve. So weird. So fucking grindy.
So far behind the curve on it now that
I mean, you know, just hang out in high stack and chill. No need to really do, like, anything else. Be cool to just kind of shoot off some missiles in the Drake again.
there's a mission running.
Yeah. I mean, I probably won't do it. You know, it's been probably 10 years almost since I played Eve.
The fuck?
Are we under attack? I heard something explode.
Yeah, that was the elevator.
Did the angle piece finally give out?
Oh, I see what it was doing. No, it was pushing up against the concrete or the stone wall.
Oh.
It's trying to grind away the wall. It was lifting it. Piston's like, no, I ain't having none of it.
Yeah, that's a bit of a sideways junction now, huh?
It's fixable.
Yeah, it is.
We have welding pads, so we can reattach. As long as the floor beneath it doesn't get taken out any further, we can fix it. It's gonna be an engineering challenge to fix it, but it's fixable.
I mean, it's space engineers. What would be this game without engineering, right? Anyways, thanks everyone for coming out so far for the stream. Hope you guys are having a good Friday. Feel free to subscribe or become a member today. # ad brought to you by Kellogg's. I wish I was sponsored by Kellogg's. That way I can get like my face on a box or something, you know? Something cool.
Definitely need to get more iron in the base.
Have I asked? Yeah, they'll be like,
Weird
yes,
iron.
Uthris, I know exactly who you are. You with the 23,000 subscribers that no one comes
Is
to
there a
live
boulder out
streams.
there that we know of?
Well, there was the 2 that you found there last time. I don't know if we harvested them though.
You mean the magnesium?
Raid Shadow Legends. I refuse
'cause I
to
actually
endorse
found
things that I don't
magnesium.
use myself. If you ever see me like actually run an ad or like sponsored by XYZ, that would have to be vetted pretty heavily before I do something like that. I don't know. I feel scummy even thinking about it.
Time to think about how to fix this elevator.
All right,
First, I need oxygen.
I'm gonna give it a whirl. Just see how well we can fly a little bit. Okay, the fact that I only have like 2 minutes of power is a little disheartening. Coming down is rough. Oh no. Oh no. Pull up.
Boulder doesn't exist.
Oh my
anymore.
god.
What just exploded?
Me. Very much me. It's over. It's all ogre. We're going down. We're going
Never crashes my ass.
Fucking. Yeah, I popped off the connector on the ore detector because I came down a little too hard on it and proceeded to lose gyros and then proceeded to roll over and land belly up into the ground.
What is it with your vehicles and always wanting to be belly up?
You know, they just want to lay down on their back and die. Zippy the mechanic shows up.
Zippy,
mean-
there's no way the FAA would approve of that to fly again.
Zippy can... Okay, this is what we're gonna do, Zippy. Try and pick it up and see if... I'm gonna turn off the inertia dampeners, that might help you. See if you can, like, drop it on something and have it roll back top side up. If you get what I'm saying here. Forward a little bit.
I mean, you joke, but I literally
Keep going.
Monday flew a plane that had
Alright, try and
rolled
attach.
over.
You got it? You got it?
How did what?
I don't think he's
I-
gonna be able to lift it. Holy shit.
I've flown a plane that
No.
has done a roll on the ground.
Abort, Zippy.
Oh.
Yeah,
This-
I mean, it's got a new wing, but
I mean, is it missing the whole center of the fuselage?
no. No.
Wait, what happened?
What the plane that I've been doing a lot of my training in has previously rolled over.
No
on the
jetpacks,
runway.
no.
They
Wow.
replaced the wing, but I mean,
What caused it to roll? Was it just a strong crosswind, or someone taking off near it and it
no
caught?
idea. No, don't know. Likely a crosswind, but no way to know for sure.
Nathaniel, your like car up here on the lift just makes me think of like a really tired turtle. It's just like I'm fucking done for the day. Don't even want to stand on my wheels. Okay, so that's one fighter down so far, guys. It's good progress, right? We're getting there. This is why we need a landing pad for it, though, because it needs to be able to land and then attach, rather than me try and like land it on something protruding in the air.
They should have built one.
I'm waiting for the hangar.
Need more iron.
All right, can you
Well, I'm waiting for iron.
lower jacks?
Yeah, sure. You disconnected? Okay, you are lowering jacks.
I mean, you could just go get some iron.
At least it was a fighter, not something bigger. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty cheap ship.
To be fair, in this kind of survival
Oh,
world,
God.
nothing is cheap.
Oh god. Ooh. Oh! He flipped it over.
Sweet.
Dude, I thought he was a goner when he did that. Cause like the way you were tilting, man, that was impressive. Like a boss, yes. Very true. All right, what are we missing? We're really just missing a couple cargo containers and
You
the
can try
piping.
those two GPS. See if those two GPS still have boulders.
I know the one the pilot labeled magnesium is still there.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now.
Okay. I got the other one that I think you were talking about. That was close to it.
I mean, all the batteries are intact, which is kind of surprising.
That's good.
Still got some power. Tis but a scratch. Very true.
The fish food.
I think we'll just try and rebuild it where it sits and then fly it somewhere else. I mean, the armor plates around the engines did their job. They crumpled and saved probably a couple engines there. Still lost one. Nah, Zippy, we're good, man. We're good. So I think it's cargo, connector thing.
Did you have an onboard projector?
No. This is supposed to be like a mass-produced ship in like a factory, not a self-repairing thing. What's up with the solar panels? They're just rotating into position. Is one of the solar panels stuck?
No, I turned the script off because I was adding some more.
You remember to turn it on or recompile?
Because I ran out of stuff and couldn't finish adding the solar panels. So now I'm out here getting more resources
no.
so that I can finish them.
Oh.
What?
What?
Cliff.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. The past
Oh,
the past
shit.
5 minutes have been eventful. to say the least. We're very professional here in our capabilities to operate heavy machinery and
That was
aircraft.
very sudden.
Yeah, it was very sudden, just like me losing all gyro control. Hey, Badger Man, how's it going, man? How's it going? I'm dying.
So, how far down did you go?
It's about a kilometer away from you, towards the base.
Oh, small cliff then.
Yeah.
What's this sensor? Is that the welcome back commander thing that doesn't work?
Could just be that the sound block isn't loud enough.
Or it could be one of those host only.
Yeah, maybe you have to have the thing. Because I can hear it click off like it's going to do something. But nothing else. Oh, good. The solar panel rotated back into position as Zippy zips back over here. He's been flying around a lot.
I think I know where all of our battery charge went.
I mean, Zippy's craft actually has its own solar panel, I think. I could be wrong. No, I am wrong. It does not.
Just stealing all the base juice.
Uh-huh. It's all good. He's
The
putting it to
juice.
good use.
He just admits it. He's like, yeah, it was me.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know
fine.
what's going on with the air vent, because
I don't know. It's fine. You know, we have oxygen tanks. We're good.
I don't know a new one.
So how's the elevator? Oh my god. Fuck. Ow. Fucking. They come down here just to take a look and you die.
Yeah, well, because it fell off, I ended up getting rid of it.
Dude, that thing still goes down to like a black pit of despair. I think I'm at the bottom and I still can't see the bottom. Like, where does this go? Oh, fuck.
There's a map that goes all the way down there.
Well, you know, I took the shortcut way.
Well,
Which is to say, I rubber banded and died. Just normal.
yeah, well, this room is definitely not pressurized, even though it says it is. You may have to do a reload for that. Find out
Yeah.
where, like,
I mean, I wonder if the oxygen mod kind of broke it.
but we haven't even built it yet. This room was pressurized just fine before.
Yeah.
So something in here is. I changed up the air vent for a different one.
I'm thinking it's the modded air vent.
I mean, the triangle one was working fine.
It worked fine for a long time.
Hmm.
But then Keen.
Unless there's a damaged block somewhere that's being weird.
I'm gonna check Reddit. Check to see if
Which is possible.
Microsoft Flight
but-
Sim has any new things on here.
There's like no way that I can get to my body to get my tanks.
Does it take forever to respawn? Cause like,
I just spawn.
That should be instant.
You're-
I hear you guys, but it just says streaming. It's not doing anything.
Oh, you're moving around.
I mean, again, like, it's just you guys can see it on the stream. It's
Yeah, push
I'm
him in the hole.
dying. No, don't chase me.
You're not actually moving.
Is low.
My health is low though. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
Do you
Expedited.
respawn now?
No, it still just says streaming.
Right, try spawning on another one? That's weird.
I'm gonna reconnect, see if that fixes it.
Okie doke.
Bob could fix it. Bob could fix everything, guys. Wait. Did I see that right? Okay. I thought it said Space Engineers were 32-bit. And I'm just like, that's not true, I don't think. I fucking hope not. Dude, my whole computer's like locked.
I'm gonna have to build another drill rig for this elevator shaft and drill it out before I can build it. Which means we need to go mining. If I can get enough drills made up to start harvesting stone.
Who's Bob? Bob is like the greatest thing ever. Let's close that. That's from work. Yeah, OBS, Chrome. Okay, yeah. Yeah, my whole Steam died. That's weird. Now I'm doing a Steam update. Thanks, Steam. 10 out of 10.
Let's see. Let's see if those iron nodes are still there.
Are you going out to the northeast?
Yeah. The boulder to the northeast is still there.
Heading to the northwest where we found those two boulders beside.
Yeah. Silent though, your thing needs a tank and a vent.
It had a vent. What happened to it? It has a vent.
Oh,
It's fine.
wait. Yeah. It needs a
Why-
tank though.
There we go.
It has an O2 generator on it. It's fine.
Yeah, one that you can't pass bottles to.
You sure about that? I put bottles in it before, just fine.
It wasn't letting me. Like even from the connector, I could not put a bottle in.
So, based on the roadmap currently for Microsoft Flight Sim,
Oh shit.
looks like closed beta is coming in July.
What the hell?
What?
Cockpit detonation over the edge of a cliff.
What?
How does that rover even have that much power? Oh, fleeting rival incoming. I had that thing set to go maximum 10 kilometers per hour.
I fucking die, rejoin. People start exploding, and now enemy fleet's incoming. Great.
I had that rover only set to go so fast.
Computer needs more solar panels. Yeah, probably. So Bob is a mod in the game that is an automatic build unit. We call it Bob.
I can't even play it because I don't know any play.
Yeah.
Where the hell am I?
Looks like the fleeting rival is on the ground.
That rover's dead in the water.
Ah, fucking hole!
And you just fell.
I can't see the terrain. What about the assert that's requesting assistance now? Is it being shot at?
Getting shot at by a designating turret.
Can it?
I can shoot at it a little, you know. Pretty sure it's out of range though.
Of course my ship is gone.
And this heavy gravity is nasty on just even regular rovers.
Yeah, no, the heavy gravity is ridiculous.
You know what would actually work? Remember that multi-rotor crawler you built that had like godlike suspension?
Yes,
Build
I
that.
have it saved.
I think that's what we need. Because you could kick that thing at high speed over ridiculous terrain and it just didn't give a shit. I think that's the kind of rover we're gonna have to build. Oh, and our solar panel has been fucked up. The tower. It's all sparkly.
Pardon me, I'm trying not to die.
I can't make oxygen tanks. I don't know why.
Yeah.
So
Not the iron.
I'm dying on repeat right now.
Same.
Actually, I'm gonna see if my stuff's still in the hole.
Man, didn't even leave me any loots.
See, so this is where I died the first time a while ago. So if I keep spiraling down, I should reach, hopefully, my body.
You should see a marker if it's still down there.
It's not down here. F. Tell you what. This is what
Well,
we're
I was
gonna
gonna
do.
go mining, but cockpit blew up.
Yeah, I think the downhill slope is what accelerated you.
Yeah, like on my vehicle when I crashed it like that while ago, it was a downhill slope, and even like spamming S wasn't enough to slow me down. I should have just hit parking brake and like tapped it, but didn't. All right, I'm gonna test something.
That crazy rover. 'Cause I think that's what we need.
I don't remember what it's called. Is it this one? Yeah, I think so. Everyone secured enough for a bit of lag here in a second?
Go for it.
Sure. The fleeting rival is ready to be stripped of its usefulness.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, you damn thing. Would you prefer to buy Space Engineers bundle or just Space Engineers itself, or do you have the expansion pack for the server? Some of the people
I
have the
have all the
server.
DLC.
Yeah, the server host has all the DLC. I do not. So, you know.
Yeah, you can fully play the game with just the base game. And you can
Why is this
interact with
not
all the
powering?
DLC blocks that are placed down too. You just can't place any yourself if you don't have the DLC.
Are you coming for a spin here, Nathaniel?
Sure.
I need the script, I think.
Should have been saved with this.
Maybe I need to just check it out. Wheelman.
Where you at?
Recompile.
Should put that rover
By the
Yeah,
solar
that's
grid
what
right
we
now.
do.
I mean, the parking brake works, but that's about it. This was
What's
a
up,
pretty
man?
cool rover.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, godlike suspension that give no shits. But terrain.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god.
Daniel, are
Yeah.
you okay?
No.
You sure? You look pretty
Oh.
okay.
Happened.
You've got 2 markers. It's showing me that your dead body is still alive.
Interesting.
Like,
Oh god. He's beating the shit out of me. He's gone. Alright. So the driving script's not working?
It is.
Oh, okay.
Just had to turn the wheels on.
Oh, might help. Alright, get out of my cockpit.
I'm out. Does this thing have an oxygen tank on it?
It has a tank on it, yeah. That's what some of the engines are running off of.
Yeah, but that's a hydrogen tank.
Oh, then no.
Do we want to test this with some high-speed shenanigans?
I mean, this is as fast as it goes. Until we start going downhill. And then we're going to probably explode.
I mean, it worked fine in all conditions on a normal planet.
Yeah, but this is 2 times gravity. So it's gonna be like getting twice the abuse.
Yeah, and this the back door is not having.
Yeah, the back door always rips off. That's just normal. This is to be expected.
Well, let's see what it can do then.
Okay, well, fuck. I hope you guys are prepared to die. I mean, we can't craft anything right now. We have no iron.
YOLO.
Oh, well. We're fucking
Still
yellowing.
fucking-
We're fucking yellowing.
oh,
This is fine. Hey, I'm still inside.
Dude, the top of the ship is now missing, but
oh.
wheels are good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I love
we didn't
watching
need
you guys
that.
just running around on the interior. Why are you guys sitting?
Tyler, did you bring your stuff?
Fuck.
Oh. Oh.
Fuck.
Nope. That's not good.
There's fire.
Grinding.
Yes.
That grinding motion's very nice. Hold on, I can fix this. I can definitely not fix this.
Yeah, I don't think you.
Oh god, it's on fire!
Yes.
That's a little burny.
Mistakes were made.
I only died twice during that crash.
I honestly kind of wish we had normal gravity, but make it to where it's a different fuel for hydrogen. Or like you can't make backpack fuel. I feel like that's a better solution to the no flying thing. Zippy's here?
Yep.
I'm gonna destroy this.
Zippy the mechanic.
Zippy the mechanic for sure. Just always shows up. I'm gonna test another ship real quick.
Batteries
don't
look a
fall
little
out.
low.
I'd use the Fury to bring us back to safety, but it can't fly. It's too heavy.
So the different about this one is it has less armaments. This is like the cargo drop pod one. Key needs to fix the game and quit the DLC. Yeah, I agree.
Next DLC multiplayer fix.
Next DLC multiplayer ship. Yeah, I'm just testing ships at this point. You know.
Zippy, your batteries look like they're out of juice.
Yeah. So I'll race you guys back to base.
Someone dies, they just spawn there. This is how it's gonna go.
Okay, I'm here.
So this ship actually flies decently well because it has 4 large atmos facing down. It still
Oh,
drops like a
silence
fucking
already.
rock. Can you see one of the big boy ships?
I mean, I could spot on the Valkyrie.
Go up to space, spawn it in. We'll take a tour. I think that's fine.
And granted, the Valkyrie is not 100% vanilla, so it's going to be missing a lot of things. I can spot the Fury for sure.
Yeah, this ship, Avpan Man, this is like a cargo drop pod ship, so it has like 3 cargo attachments. It's supposed to drop cargo if
nope,
needed.
That's still falling in gravity.
I'm glad you think I have some skill with building.
Zippy, you can
Butterball
charge it
actually
in the,
does pretty well.
bay if you need it.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it's not got great speed, but it's going.
Yeah, I actually have a
Fine.
little bit of a build series on the
It's empty.
channel if you want to check it out. I'm building like a small ship fleet of things. Some skill. I mean, it takes me forever to design a ship, so I don't do it very quickly. It's it takes I don't know. If I was really fast at it, I would say I'm a little bit more skilled, but not. You spawn in the Fury yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna crash this into the mountainside then. Just prepare for that 2G impact. It's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, that was convenient.
Nat, really? Honestly, I think the 2G, if we had like the Atmo fly mod, you know, like some of the atmosphere flight stuff, wouldn't be that bad.
Fuel critical.
Because then wings would actually do some stuff. All right, where'd you spawn it at? Above our base or what?
It's in orbit. 60 kilometers in orbit.
What's the quickest way to teleport you? I'm not really good at that.
Choose
Backspace.
admin.
Backspace. Man. Takes you. Okay, well, I mean, the form cubes are necessary.
Basically directly above the base, 60 clicks out.
Aldwin's Fury.
Yeah. That's the Fury.
Streaming.
So these are the ships you made. I wish I had the blueprint for our survival
Our
build.
original?
Yeah, I wish I had it. That would be so nice.
You still have the
Is,
save file?
is it this black one here?
The black one's the Fury, the white one's the Valkyrie.
Okay.
But granted, the Valkyrie is heavily modded, so that's the vanilla version of the,
Yeah,
which is basically missing a lot of stuff.
yeah, it's missing like all thrusters. It looks like.
No, it can still fly. It has a lot of thrusters internally. It's missing its main thruster though.
I don't really like the internal thruster thing. You know, I want those thrusters to be like worked into the design a lot. Okay, let's take a look at this. The thing that you have made.
I think the Fury is probably one of my best designed ships. I really like the hangar module on the Valkyrie though.
Is it just a hanger at the bottom?
On the
Oh my
Valkyrie.
god, you have Dragonbird. I forgot Dragonbird. I love
Always
Dragonbird.
Although the Fury has actually been more or less retrofitted to be mostly. So I installed ladders and whatnot, and spots were made sense.
Yeah. A little weird that there's a cryopod just on the flight deck, but you know, that's fine. The Valk looks a little bit fishy, says chat. It has that feel.
Well, I dare you to try and breach it through the door if you're an enemy. You won't get far.
Production. Nice. It looks like all your production rooms are airlocked off, which is good. Med bay. I like the view from the med bay, to be honest. Like, you can see the thrusters. That's pretty cool. Cryopods. Battery storage.
It's hard to not like the look of that gas giant from any angle, though.
Yeah.
That's a really
Front
nice
hangar.
center.
And you can see Earth off in the distance.
Yeah, you can. Alright, let's... I haven't seen your Valkyrie yet, so... I see it has side dock pods. The Valkyrie...
This is that one that had the structural integrity mod, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
I'm a little mixed bag on the hull shape on the Valkyrie.
Well, the hull shape makes more sense when you have all the proper weapons installed. But come to the back to the hangar to start. To the very
Yeah.
back side of the ship.
Backside of the ship?
Come to the very back.
Okay.
Look at the hangar.
This?
Yeah. What do you think of this entrance for the hangar?
I mean, it's nice.
So, I mean, it's got the shelves over here, basically. Didn't you put some walkways that went forward from that area?
Yeah, guys, this is
they
like a
kinda
heavily
cut
modded
through,
ship, so...
but again, the modded
What happened to the solar panels? Someone, we had a hostile attack there, Zippy.
Oh yeah, so Uthris, that door you just went through, we're gonna try and breathe. Keep coming out,
What are you doing?
and then look up to the side.
What side? This side?
Where I'm at. By that door that you just came out.
I don't see you. You don't have your radio signal on, man.
Yeah, it's
I
on.
know.
Fuel.
You're down here.
To that door that you just exited from.
Yeah. What about it?
Did you not see the two turrets that were just aiming at you?
No? Like, if you want me to go back inside, I mean, there's no turrets here. No, that's not right.
See me?
Like, Silent, you're on my screen, you're still sitting in the other ship.
Oh.
Like, are you flying around Ghost Cam? Because that ain't helping much.
No, I see him. What?
The Valkyrie's having none of that bullshit. The Fury.
Yeah, the Fury is the thing shooting at that. Don't really know why.
What was it?
It was a scout ship.
God.
Oh, the Valkyrie's now moving. Okay.
Interesting.
Hold on, I gotta go to the CAC.
We are in gravity. Or part of the ship is. Like, right underneath the Valkyrie is gravity, 1G.
Artificial gravity.
Why is the Valkyrie moving, though?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Weird. Yeah, chat,
It's
it's
accelerating, too.
it's definitely like a modern design of some kind.
Heading to the CAC right now.
Whoa. It's got a good bridge, but the rest of the body shape, I don't know. I think my biggest complaint about the Valkyrie is the armor plating on it, while impressive, doesn't have like maybe because all the mod pieces are missing, indeed, but like this front makes no sense as to how it's put together.
Because it's missing all of its gun turret.
I'm assuming just every little square was the gun turret port.
Yep.
But like, was there a big turret here? I guess.
It had essentially a shotgun turret on the front,
I don't like those.
and then a whole bunch of missile launchers, and then a laser gun.
Nah, I definitely prefer the Fury over that.
All right. Well, the Valkyrie, I can't seem to get control of its engine.
I'll just pop it out.
Don't think it has enough battery juice. I mean, they're firing, but they're not doing shit.
Doop.
Ah,
All right. So how about this? Final thing what we're gonna do on stream, we're gonna crash the Fury into the planet.
Oh, that's easy to do.
Yep. Bring her down. And I'm going to ride it on the flight deck.
Ride the lightning.
4 enemy signals.
In command. Where's the enemy at?
There was like 4 hiding pirate signals behind us.
Oh god. Why would you do that?
What?
Why would you?
Whoa! What was that? Oh. I saw like a mayday thing. Now make sure to crash it away from our base, right? Crash it on the RLTK station.
Where's that at?
Straight ahead, essentially.
Energy low.
What I like about the Fury is you can actually pilot it from first-person view.
Well, you know, I think anything that I make in this game has to be first-person compatible.
Well, you also gotta remember, like, because of how I had the LCD set up, actually show your horizon and all that. Oh yeah, I have bomb.
why can I not get into control of any of the large turrets?
Probably because you don't own it.
The Fury?
Yeah. I can get the interior turrets.
Okay, now try again.
I mean, that was with use all terminals on too.
I'm gonna assume you kind of have it.
Nope.
You have like the turrets hidden or something.
Possible.
Yeah, you probably have them hidden because you have them grouped together. Ship needs a 1-person deck and a battle deck. I mean, if we go up to the actual flight deck, like it's
Yeah, you
got
can
pilot,
access-
co-pilot,
You
and
can access the flight deck from behind. There's a nice little ladder and whatnot that keeps you up. Or you can go internally.
so like there's engineering. There's a menu here that tells us kind of all the status of all the modules with a map of the ship. Everything interior for inventory management. Here's the artificial horizon indicator. So like the nice thing about this ship, like you said, like you can fly it in first person, but you can also fly it without a UI. You can just fly it like this. Yeah, we're still touring a little bit. We're gonna be crashing it into the planet.
Like
do you
how
want to
I'm-
spawn on the ship, Nathaniel?
I like how I'm sitting in the chair, but on your screen I'm standing.
Look, man, you are Captain Morgan pose right now.
You know, multitasking.
I mean, this deck, but also a deck in the middle of the ship. There's multiple decks. So there's the oh my god. That turn was a little rough. So this is like a computer deck. And then down here, we got just some more access ports.
Should be a vertical ladder that takes you down to the lower deck.
Engineering. Oh. Cargo.
Don't forget the rover bay.
If I can even find it, man.
That the access is a very bottom deck.
Another pilot deck. No. I disagree. I disagree with that statement. I don't like the idea of having a fully enclosed flight deck.
You see?
Like, there's just something about it that just seems like metagame and scummy to have like a flight deck like that. Like, I'm fine if there's like a 2 bridges, but the second bridge still needs to have like, I don't want a fully protected flight area. Like, I understand the usefulness of it. Like, I get it that it's technically your tactical advantage to do so. I just don't think it's cool. Like, you know. How far out are we on the planet here? I'm picking up some gravity. I think I'm gonna ride down on this left lower bridge. Are you pointed straight down, by the way?
More or less. Aiming for a top of a mountain.
Can you point a little bit more horizontal? Because I'm gonna fall off the ship if that keeps up.
That'll be
That's
fine.
enough. That's enough.
Let me point away from home.
Yeah. You still don't see the RLTK station out there?
Nope.
You're pointing basically straight at it. Am I about to crash? Yep, crash. Darn.
Goodbye.
You just crashed.
Yeah, just straight up crashed. I didn't like it.
We're still 24 clicks above the service.
Yeah, I'll probably have time to respawn, so. This is just the last thing I want to see for the day.
I wonder if there's enough gravity to rip the bombs out of the bombing bay.
Not at this speed.
Oh, they have timers on them, so they wouldn't arm right away.
Can you just go ahead and pre-arm them now for when we crash?
I could.
If you could go ahead and do that, that'd be great. And maybe when we're like, essentially in our uncontrolled dive, set one off.
Well, they're grouped together, so.
I mean, you can set one off, right?
If you detonate them, it's gonna cut the ship in half.
I know, isn't that great? Like, isn't that what you want to see? The ship to break up in the atmosphere and free fall to its doom? It's like Space Titanic. Trying to load in. The game
I
is
see
not
your
liking it.
icon.
We're at 15 clicks.
Nope. Okay, I'm in. So at what's our gravity at?
0.87.
Lag?
Hey, Greenleaf, how's it going?
Yeah.
In terms of relative, I'm almost like I'm not pointing vertical, but I am pointing vertical. But we're a good 20 clicks away from base.
That should be safe enough.
10 clicks to surface. 0.09G.
Oh.
Good thing we don't have atmosphere re-entry, huh? This thing would be melting.
God.
Alright.
Out of
What's our
curiosity,
total altitude right now? What's our altitude?
9,008. Well,
Alright, below one of them.
I just see beacons. The ship's invisible for me.
Woo!
Oh,
Woo!
No energy.
chunky.
oh, we didn't sever.
Did you blow all of them or just one?
All of them. I mean, it would have started a chain reaction anyway.
Like half the bottom of the ship.
Captain?
Nearly severed.
Oh wait, you can still see a bomb module, parts of it. But yeah, there's no more words. Hold on, let me turn off.
Captain, we're falling, and a piece of your ship just fell off.
Mayday.
I'm gonna go
Saddle
ahead
down.
and proceed to Titanic maneuver, which is to say, go to the back of the ship and hope I sink last.
I'm guessing that was the buffer plate that fell off.
Uh,
Oh no, there is
oh,
a
we
hole
are free falling.
straight through. There's a hole straight through the bottom. I
Yes.
see sky.
I see land. Goodbye.
So long, crew world.
Oh, nosedive.
Ooh. Ooh, Space Engineers is not happy with that.
Honestly, it took it on the chin.
Yeah. There's a lot of lag involved in what didn't happen just then.
I mean, like, this is the annoying thing that they changed with Space Engineers, is that I feel like crashing impacts aren't near what they used to be, you know?
Oh yeah, like before this would have just crumpled.
Yeah, this would have pancaked. That's sad. That makes me sad.
To fix
A bit anticlimactic. More like super... What is this? What is Pilot Guy doing? You can't kill me, I'm invulnerable. I mean, I think the bombs did more damage than the ground, to be honest.
Yeah,
I really
the
wanted to
hole
blow
up
into
through
two.
the flight deck.
What's really infuriating is that even with like God mode, you still can't fly for shit in this crap.
Yeah.
I mean, the front nose crumpled a little bit. You know, all the way back to the rover hangar, I think. Or one of the front hangar bays.
Hardly anything is missing off of the front, though.
Yeah.
And
Little
considering
anticlimactic.
and looking at the size of the impact crater, no.
There's a sparrow just like chilling above the Fury now.
It's fine.
It's flying to base. That's not good. That's not good at all.
It's gonna find a mountain before it gets there.
I guess it doesn't know how to control its altitude, right? Alright, I'm despawning this.
Yeah. It'll despawn before it
50
gets there
warheads
too.
on it.
We're on.
You didn't tell me what you were doing.
Must be a surprise.
I'm trying to go back to base.
In.
Okay. I made it home. Problem solved. Nathaniel's here.
Warheads
You know
on. Hey, pilot.
Yeah.
Cat.
Okay, there we go.
Catch what?
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
that one made it more impressive crash.
When did
I don't see anything.
solar tower
Oh,
just go
oh.
down?
Never mind.
Guys?
That made a much more impressive crash.
It's phasing through the ground.
Guys?
Hey,
Do you see my screen right now? Tell me if something is missing. Because I feel like something is missing.
The hell?
What?
Oh god.
those are warhead holes.
Now, there is a crashed ship over here, but I think this is the same one that's been here. So that's fine.
Those
I don't see anything else that would have made those holes.
Those are warhead holes.
yeah.
Yeah, but from what?
Split sea drone?
So, like, it
has
does
drones
bombing
that
runs?
do that?
Would it put it past them?
I wouldn't put it past them either. But now we're completely out of power.
Yeah, the whole place is dead. and I'm underground.
And we still have wind turbines. We technically have power, but we have no materials to repair this right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I feel like we were defeated by 2G. Nothing else. Alright. So, thanks everyone for coming out for some Space Engineers.
Wow. Power of heavy armor.
We're gonna be streaming some cool stuff, I
Like,
think,
didn't
tomorrow.
phase it.
So definitely swing by if you want to. It's gonna take us a while to repair this, I think, and get the
Whole
base back
backside
up
of
to
the
running
locker, I
here.
just flooded it with
So if you want, subscribe for more creative goodness such as this. Hit that like button. Thanks for coming out. Become a member for the emotes. And thanks everyone for streaming with me today. So you guys can say goodbye.
Until next time.